It doesn't. And welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I am the innocent bystander, Matt Sullivan.
I am Trunks.
I'm Chris.
I'm Dean.
And I'm Ortiz.
We got a packed show today. A bunch of stuff to talk about. A special NBA topic for you guys in store. But first of all, a former Met just signed a decently sized contract for not playing a single game of baseball last year. And I guess we'll just get it kickstarted with Michael Conforto. So, guys, any thoughts on that? The two Met fans.
He was hurt. Let's not act like he just sat out.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but he still didn't play a game of baseball last year.
2 year, 36. What is that? 18 a year. That's a
18
lot.
a year.
It's
Yeah.
a lot for Michael Conforto.
We're not playing a game.
He rejected the Mets qualifying offer last year, thinking he was going to get more, but no one offered him anything because he was fucking hurt.
Makes
So he
sense.
sat out the whole year, bet on himself. I guess it ended up working
Yeah.
out.
Who is his agent, Boris, too?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's
That
agent is
man
Boris.
Is so rich.
So
It's crazy.
I mean, I guess we'll just go right into the Correa stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Carlos
since we're
Correa,
on
the
the
other Giants
Giants.
signing. Since we're on the Giants.
Signing got postponed, and 12 hours later, he just said, nah, I'm going to the East Coast, and became a New York Metropolitan.
Well, so
I
there,
heard that the Giants didn't want him.
there was reports that both sides were getting they just didn't want.
Cold feet.
Right. I mean, if you're Carlos Correa, how are you going to reject a 13-year contract from anybody? It's really tough to, not say yes.
Yeah, I
but
mean, yeah.
but once the medicals, once they got to that part and the meeting was about to happen, I'm sure Correa was like, all right, I'm not spending the next 13 years of my life in this place. And the Giants were like, we don't want to pay you $350 million for the next 13 years and have you play shortstop for us. And for a guy like that with his back issues in the past, I think moving over to third base and the Mets having unlimited money, I think it just made sense for both sides.
Yeah, so I mean, I have to ask, how do you guys feel as Mets fans about the contract itself? It was a lot. It's a long deal.
I mean,
It's a lot of money.
I remember telling Chris that 13 years is a lot of time, and then 12 years happened. I was like,
He said
wow,
that- he
holy
said that
shit,
in the
we got him.
chat.
But I guess that's what the floor was, a contract with over 10 years. So I guess that's what he's going to get regardless. So I guess it's cool that we got him. And obviously, Steve Cohen has unlimited money. Spent $800 million this offseason so
Yo,
far, and has
what's
spent
your
4%
payroll?
of his wealth.
$500 million, including the tax.
Yeah.
Or $495.
Nuts. Crazy.
Oh my God.
It's really like three something, but with it's
Yeah,
it's like over $110 million in luxury tax.
You guys were
Something
pushing
like that.
300
Whatever the tax they
last
call
year,
it.
right?
Mhm.
And you didn't hit the 300 mark last season, did you?
Well, they didn't have the tax last. This tax thing's new.
No, I know,
because
but
of
you
Steve
guys,
Cohen.
in terms of even just if you take away the tax, you guys have still blown past the $300 million mark for next season. You
Oh,
guys are
yeah.
probably right around 350,
Mhm.
360, and just strictly payroll without tax.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
The only guys that are signed past the next couple seasons are Diaz, Nimmo, Lindor, and Correa. Though every other player is on short-term deals, like the pitchers. I guess Senga too is now locked
Yes,
in,
he's
but
locked in.
5-year
Probably
deal.
a lot of these deals probably have outs
I-
for the players.
I
I'm
think
assuming.
that for the Mets, that deal is not as significant as another team might think about it as. You know what I mean? I feel like not that it's not significant,
It's
but
just $15 million for Steve Cohen is nothing now.
Yeah. I mean,
It
Right.
doesn't look like it's anything.
$312 million for him is nothing. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I said $800 million. He spent 4% of his wealth so far.
that's crazy, bro.
yeah.
4% of his wealth, and he's right around 500 million total payroll essentially. But yo, shout out to the Mets, man. You guys have had a big off season, so
A little bit.
Well, you got to figure other teams can have a little bit of an opportunity to do things like this too, because he as much as Steve Cohen, I'm sure, loves the Mets, he still needs to make money, and they wouldn't do all this if they weren't able to still make money. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, the return on investment really comes in the playoffs, though. You guys got to win, so that's
I mean,
the
It's
thing.
the goal of baseball.
exactly,
That'd be the
that's what I'm
point.
saying. That's
Goal
where
of
the
any
real
sport.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's where the
is to win.
real return on investment comes. And of course, the New York market, he'll probably be making his money back either way, especially with revenue and stuff like that. All the new jerseys that people are going to be getting now, too. I mean, yeah, but in terms of getting new jerseys, did you guys see the big C that's coming on Aaron Judge's jersey?
Oh no, I
Wow.
didn't
The
see
big
it,
C.
but I mean, I heard about it.
He's
Yeah.
the new Yankees captain.
Even I
So,
heard about that.
Yeah, he's the new Yankees
Well,
captain.
no,
I mean,
I
it
heard
was
about
in
it.
his contract.
Why
to-
wasn't
to
he one
to
already?
become the captain?
Why wasn't he one already?
It's because it's a huge honor. It takes a lot to really get to that.
It doesn't happen.
How
Like,
many
often at
captains
all.
have there been?
It's like 26 though. It's like 20 something.
Yeah, well, they've been around for
23.
I don't
800
think it's been
years.
that many.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think it's been that
think
many.
that's 26.
I don't think it's 26. I think it's 11, if I'm being completely honest. And Derek Jeter was the
Let's
last
look it
one,
up.
and he retired in 2014. So
And the last captain for Jeter was who? Wasn't it Don Matt? No.
Don Mattingly.
Yeah, it was Don Mattingly.
I think
16.
it was
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
16. I thought it was 26. My bad.
But I mean, no, he definitely deserved it. There was no question about that. Everyone knew that it was coming once he hit free agency, and I felt as though that was probably going to be the swinging factor there, whether he got the captain patch or not. But he ended up getting it. I'm happy about it. Big deal, but we'll see how it ages.
I mean, the first 5 of them came in the 1800s, so
Yeah, that doesn't count.
yeah.
Sorry to Clark Griffith, Kid Eberfeld, Willie
Oh.
Keeler, Hal Chase, and Frank Chance.
We did not need to shout them out.
Oh,
Thanks,
nah.
guys.
No,
Well,
they
fucked up.
deserved.
I don't
They
think
deserve
they're
the
gonna
shout
remember
out.
this.
Sorry, guys. Sorry if you're
They
listening.
used to have multiple captains, but now they don't do that shit.
No, there's no reason to. But yeah. So, anything else you guys want to talk about with baseball? Or that pretty much covers it.
Nothing else has really happened.
No, it's been a quiet off season since then, but yeah. So, all right, moving on from baseball to another sport in football. Last night, Jet game, shit game. Zach Wilson's bad at the sport.
I really can't believe what happened. I think the last time we spoke, they didn't even play the last game, right? That was Zach Wilson's redemption. It was supposed to be last Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did play last week.
Bless you.
He did play. He played.
So since our last show, they had 2 games.
Yes.
All right, Zach Wilson's fucking garbage.
Did you see what Robert Saleh said post game?
Yeah, his career's not done as a Jet.
He's
Yeah,
not
it is.
done.
They
Yeah.
switched up because they wanted to get the running
He
game
has
going.
to say that. He has to say that because in case Mike White gets hurt again, he has to throw Zach Wilson back
Yeah.
out there, and you can't
Telling you.
just shit on him. You know what I mean?
Joe
When he's
Flacco
still on the
better.
team.
Yo, Shrevler might have the weakest arm in the entire NFL.
That was
I'm
a
not even
touchdown
kidding.
to use Hama. That was a touchdown. That was underthrown by,
That might have-
about 10 yards.
That he might have the weakest arm in the entire league. Like, no offense, but
You just have to throw it up in the air.
just let him go get it.
Right.
Just let him go
Right.
get it.
Just throw it
Wide
straight up.
open, butt ass naked, and he just
No one within 25 yards. of him.
nothing. Barely even reached him. He had to make a diving grab to get the ball. But aside from that, your defense did play well. It wasn't the defense's fault that you guys lost the game. It was a fucking field goal fest. So
That's what it's been all year, though. It's been a fucking. It's what it's been.
Mike
for the
White's a
past
baller, bro.
decade for the 20 years for the Jets. It's the fucking offense that just always sucks. They can't figure out the quarterback position.
So now it's essentially official. You think Zach's done?
Uh,
Like, was that the?
I don't even think it's a question.
Yeah,
Clearly,
really? Wow. Okay.
I think if anybody watches Zach Wilson play football, I think they know that Zach
can't.
Wilson tricked everybody. Zach Wilson played bullshit competition at BYU and
Was playing back.
was a social media quarterback, as we said, I think last week. No, he lit it up at Pro Day, made these crazy throws with no defense when playing quarterback is reading defenses. That's what the position is. I don't care if you could sling the ball fucking 50 yards. If you can't hit a check down when a guy's open, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, there were a lot of, and granted, it was pouring for much
He
of the
does
game.
this shit when it's fucking beautiful.
When
out.
it's sunny.
It doesn't matter.
When it's sunny, 70 degrees, and it's just perfect conditions.
Right.
But
No excuses.
yeah, no, he's not exactly good at the sport of football. And I mean, do you think, like, I asked you this yesterday, but I'll ask you this on air too. What do you realistically think you could get out of a Zach Wilson trade now? And
Bag of chips.
Jason said that they got a second for Sam Darnold.
I'm being so serious. I really don't think any team is going out of their way to trade for Zach Wilson. Nobody. I think
So
he gets
you don't-
cut.
Really?
I think he gets fucking
there's-
cut.
Copyright. We're about to get copyright.
Yeah,
Or, I mean,
Where's that coming from?
Green's phone.
I mean, maybe like a 5th, a 6th, something like that.
Some team, bro. He was okay. I put it like this: he was the second overall pick.
I get that.
Somehow.
So
bro.
some team, yeah, somehow. But that means that some team is going to bet on the draft pedigree.
But he also doesn't fit as a backup quarterback either. He doesn't fit that archetype because you need your backup to come in and hit checkdowns and be a game manager. He's not that.
Does anyone need a Zach Wilson?
No. Realistically, there's so many backup quarterbacks that could do better than him.
Yes, but a team is going to trade for him, banking on
his leadership qualities.
No one's banking on anything with Zach Wilson.
They're banking on the fact that the talent comes out. People have seen it. People have seen the talent there.
The only talent he has is getting with mothers.
I really don't see the
That's
talent. Where's the talent? Where do you see it?
I mean, I didn't.
I
don't see talent.
The fucking 5 total highlight plays he has in 22 games in the NFL.
I mean, sure, but again, he was the second overall pick. Like, as I said, a team is going to bet on that.
And he shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have been. There's so many people around draft time that were shitting on him, telling everybody that he shouldn't even be drafted in the top 10. And he was taken ahead of
poor
Justin
dude.
Fields.
Shouldn't have been drafted at all.
No, I mean,
no, it was
he
wild.
Been,
he should not have been drafted ahead of Fields.
4th round pick.
Should not have been drafted ahead of Fields.
COVID year,
that was
BYU
crazy.
had a fucking light schedule. You know, people were a little bit more
I understand the
lenient.
Trey Lance thing because he only played 1 year of football, and you could have the same competition concerns with Trey Lance as you did with Zach, if not even worse, because he played in an even worse conference and stuff like that with lower tier competition. But I mean, Trey unfortunately got hurt this season, but Justin Fields has outplayed him to the millionth degree.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, while we saw him last night, he looked good. He didn't look amazing, but over the past 5 weeks or so, he's arguably been a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, fuck the Jets. They lost. Let's talk about the
Let's
winning
talk about
team.
the winning team, the Jags.
The Jacksonville Jaguars have been playing really well. They got away with one, not got away, but they had an easy one last night. They didn't have to do much to stop the Jets.
If they get that Uzama touchdown, it's a different game.
Yeah, I guess, but
it's a different game. But the Jags are a good team.
Trevor Lawrence has some wheels. He could run, bro.
Yeah,
he runs better than I thought he.
He looks like
did.
Danny out there, man.
Evan Ingram looks like revived as a football player.
Bro, it makes me so sad.
He's
because
amazing.
He figured out how to catch the ball.
As a Giant fan,
he's fast as fuck.
So talented.
He runs well.
You had to put him in an offense where he wasn't gonna have to be a inline blocking tight end for half the snaps.
He's a receiver.
That is where you fucked up.
He's a receiver.
So yes, he's absolutely a receiver, and we're seeing it, especially recently. I mean, Ingram had a 170-yard game a couple games ago. Yesterday, you think he had 120.
Yeah.
Him
and Trevor starting to click.
Yes. And then, I mean, not to mention, I completely forgot this was a thing. They're getting Calvin Ridley next year.
Christian Kirk.
Calvin Ridley is going to be coming back to football next season. And if people forgot, he's a number 1, a real legit number 1 in the NFL.
It's been 2 years though? It'll be since he played.
Yeah.
I feel like in the NFL, it's so hard for a guy to miss 2 fucking years. How often does it happen that guys miss years and come back?
And he wasn't hurt though.
I think he's still young enough, and I think he's still talented
but
enough.
Just years off football, off live game action.
Well, yeah, of course.
I think that matters.
But he doesn't have to be elite when he steps in.
No,
they could work him into being that guy that he was. So, bro, Ridley's gonna be
that looked
filthy.
Crazy from the camera just now.
What did you just do?
That looked crazy.
Did you just go down that way?
Guys, the dog was there, I promise.
No.
Always getting stirred.
Yo, what are you doing?
Honestly, nah, the dog wasn't there. All right.
Yeah, the dog's been over here.
The dog is over there,
bro. I just had to point that out.
Okay.
But
I had to.
But yeah, Trevor Lawrence, top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He's gonna be a fucking stud, and I can't wait to see it. I'm actually probably gonna make a YouTube video on Trevor Lawrence soon. So
you know what?
We'll see what
this
happens.
is the first game the Jaguars have won this season when they haven't scored 24 points or more.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What a stat.
Well,
wow.
Tony T stat.
Mm-hmm.
Tony T stat right there. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really surprised. Their defense hasn't been all that good this entire season. I mean, they're making a run at that division, though. If they went out and the Titans look like they're floundering right now, the Jags can absolutely win that division. And the Titans aren't a good football team.
they're floundering.
That's a good one.
They're
Yeah.
floundering.
They're free
Kid
falling.
wrote out the SAT
Yeah,
words.
fuck me, bro. All right, I guess
No.
Titans are floundering.
they're falling apart right now, and Jags are gonna win that division. Trevor Lawrence gonna make the playoffs, make a run at the Super Bowl, and that's that.
That's that.
So,
Was right.
all right,
Wait, before we get to that, do we think Tom Brady is still going to make the offs with a 6-8 record?
Yes.
I
currently?
mean,
I hope so.
Yes.
They're in
I mean,
first though, right?
yes.
Yeah, but every other
Yeah.
team's a game behind them.
Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, there's, what, 3 weeks left to play?
I
Yeah.
just don't think Carolina can do it, man. Like, no, there's no way. And the Saints would have to win out to even have a shot. I
Imagine
think
that, Sam Darnold.
Sam fucking Darnold, man.
Fucking, that would be a story.
I think Tom makes it. And my thing is, like, I feel like all season I haven't had the ability to just count the Bucks out. Like, I haven't been able to be like, oh yeah, like they're a bad team right now. But like in the end, I look at it and I'm like, but they have Tom Brady.
Yeah, when
Like,
it comes to playoffs, I mean, anything could happen.
anything can happen. And
It's
that
Crazy
defense
to
is great.
Say,
probably gonna
bro,
win
Tom
out.
Brady's like underrated this year. Like he's having a good season and no one's talking about it because the team's bad. But like he's been good. He's been like
He gets
Yeah,
more.
He's
of
had
the-
his games, but
he's been
he's
like,
also
been good
had
for most
really
of it.
bad games.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's had his bad
Had
games.
really bad.
he's definitely
games.
had bad games, but
Yeah.
he's
Team doesn't
still
help that.
been like a top 7 quarterback in the NFL this year.
Yeah, I mean,
They have no run game.
their offensive line is atrocious.
Yeah.
Like the interior of the O line is just completely decimated.
I also think league-wide quarterback play has been pretty, like, it's been
Poor
tough to
for the most
judge.
part.
Right. There's no, like, this 32 quarterback list.
I mean, when
There's
you
been
think
so many
about it,
guys hurt and so many
Hey,
guys
we
sit
made
out.
one.
like we
Check
did,
it out.
we did. Go check that
We
out.
did, actually.
Tom Brady is like he's still Tom, and that Buccaneers defense is elite. And I mean, anything can happen in the playoffs. Like you think about it, the quarterback play this year, Geno Smith has been a top 10 quarterback.
Right.
Tua has been a top 10 quarterback.
Russell Wilson has been the worst guy. other
Russell
than
Wilson has
Zach
arguably
Wilson.
been the worst quarterback in the NFL. You have the second overall pick, Zach Wilson, being one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. I mean, it's honestly kind of been flipped upside down a little bit this year at points. So,
right. And
then of course you have Mahomes and Josh Allen just being them,
Tua.
and then Aaron Rodgers kind of falling off this year. But that's also just a bad team. But
No perks.
did you guys see the Aaron Rodgers report where it was like he does hand signals from like years prior in the offense, and he expects like his rookie receivers to know them, but like he never went over the hand signals with the rookie receivers, and like he expects them to know the signals. And I saw the report, and Colin Cowherd was talking about it, and he hates fucking Aaron Rodgers in the first place, and so does
My boy hates fucking Aaron Rodgers.
All right, stop it. Why you gotta make it like that? He fucking hates Aaron Rodgers. So I don't like Aaron Rodgers personally, but Jason was talking about possibly wanting him on the Jets next year. How would you feel about that?
I mean, anything is better than what we have. I mean, to say you wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers, right? If there were options like Lamar or like
Would you
Jimmy?
take Derek Carr over Aaron Rodgers next year?
no.
Would you take
it's-
Jimmy Garoppolo over Aaron Rodgers next year?
No.
So Lamar Jackson, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers just won MVP last year. He's like his team's just bad. He has no weapons. Christian Watson, yeah, he's good, but like he's the only good guy in that fucking offense. Only good player.
A lot of it is Aaron, I think, in my opinion. I think he's still good at football. Don't get me wrong, but
I think that he's just unmotivated.
not being
unmotivated
able to
at the
build a
moment.
connection with rookie receivers has been a theme throughout the entirety of his career. So I don't know. No hate on Aaron, but just don't
I would
fucking
definitely
like him.
prefer him over fucking Mike White. And Zach.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
So-
prefer Mike White over Aaron Rodgers, but that's just me. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it. Simply put, fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Take that.
You love
Chris
fucking Aaron
Streveler.
Rodgers.
No, I don't like fucking Aaron Rodgers. I would never fuck Aaron Rodgers. He's ugly, fried, bro. He's
He
not my
is
type.
fried. He
He's
is
not
fried.
my type. But anyways, I actually placed a bet on the Jags money line last night, and that ended up hitting. So hopefully we can hit some bets this week, and we'll start this off.
Oh shit! Hold on. I just want to say one more thing. Trunks, why would you bet on the Jets money line?
Because I went to the game. I had a Jets jersey on. I had to.
I don't think you had to.
No, I had to.
I really don't think that was the case.
Wasn't like a bad bet.
No, it was a bad bet.
Nah.
I can't bet anything
It
if
was.
Zach Wilson is playing.
It was, but like I just had to do it.
You don't bet anything Jets if Zach Wilson is playing. That includes Garrett Wilson receiving yards. I'm a
Mhm.
fucking idiot.
Just take the under and everything. I mean, you can't really bet unders, but
No, you could. You could. Yeah, you
Yeah.
could. I mean, Fuck it. Fuck Zach Wilson. I love Garrett Wilson. He's so good. Any other quarterback, Garrett Wilson goes crazy. Zach Wilson, nah, he sucks. Fuck.
I mean, the quarterback's just bad.
Yes, he is very bad.
Can't catch the ball if they can't throw it to you.
Hey, shout out Deadpool, man. He just commented and he said, I don't know much about football, but I'm here watching.
Thank you, Deadpool.
Who's Deadpool?
I had a conversation with him on one of our last podcasts about Shea. And he agreed with my take on picking Shea over John Morant. So he was saying how he thinks Shea's underrated and stuff. Deadpool, you're my guy. I appreciate you for agreeing with me because I was by myself on that one. But yeah, he's a new viewer now. So we appreciate you for watching, man. Thank you.
All right, Deadpool. Nothing you should do is take my PrizePicks Party mix for the day. Here we go.
That was good.
Start off, we got Deshaun Watson, more than 182.5 passing plus rushing yards. Amari Cooper, more than 32.5 receiving yards. And Josh Allen, more than 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Okay. Fire. Is that a
maybe? I'll think about it and let you guys know.
okay? All right. So I have David Njoku for over 24.5 receiving yards. I have Desmond Ridder for over half a touchdown. I have Derek Carr for over 219.5 passing yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Those are my party mixes.
Okay, so for my PrizePicks Party mix this week, I got Deshaun Watson going over 150.5 passing yards. He's done it in both games so far this season, and you'd have to think he'd only get better as the season goes on. Stephon Diggs, I have over 64.5 receiving yards. Burned me last week, but I'm going to go with it again. And then Justin Jefferson, lastly, over 92.5 receiving yards, and he's going against my poor Giants secondary. About to go fucking nuts.
So I also have Deshaun Watson more than 150.5 passing yards. I also have Justin Jefferson more than 92.5 receiving yards.
My picks.
And I have Jamar Chase more than 72.5 receiving yards.
Wow.
Lock it in.
Real original, guys.
I didn't know.
He copied mine.
I didn't know.
It's a little toasty in here.
It is hot in there. I've Taysom Hill less than 35.5 rushing yards. Josh Allen more than 1.5 touchdowns, and Desmond Ridder over 0.5 interceptions.
I love it.
I like that.
Poor Desmond Ridder, thrown into a bad
You
situation.
say
over there.
receptions?
What?
Interceptions.
More than a half.
I was like, I guess it's possible. Maybe
It could happen.
All right. I mean, and then the second part of our bets. Here we go.
FanDuel Fridays. Bojan to score 15 plus. Trae Young to score 20 plus. Franz Wagner over 1.5 threes. And the Bulls money line versus the Knicks.
Mistake.
You fucked up,
We
man.
can't
You
lose
fucked
to them
up.
3 games in a row. We're
Yeah,
rolling now. We just hit a game winner.
That's
on
true.
John
And we just
Collins's
lost our
dome
first
piece.
game, so we might go on a little losing streak.
Yeah.
I'm not
What
gonna lie.
if Quentin Grimes don't play again? You guys are cooked.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, he's literally
No,
the
maybe.
only good player on our team. No, I'm
No.
joking, but it's
All
We
right.
have 2 all-stars.
he's the heart and soul.
I have Joel
He's the
Embiid
heart
to get a
machine.
double-double tonight against the Clippers. Giannis to get a double-double tonight against the Nets. The Orlando Magic alternate spread plus 1.5 against the Spurs. And the Hawks alternate spread plus 1.5 against the Pistons. Lock it in.
What's the odds? Plus 254.
Plus 254.
Chris, what were yours?
Plus 569.
Jeez, wow.
Because I put the
Trunks
Bulls
is
money line.
Bitchy.
Got it.
Shut up.
Shut
Um,
up.
Want to win.
All right. I mean, mine is kind of bitchy too. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
my god.
I have LaMelo Ball to score 20 plus. I have Kyrie Irving to score 20 plus. I have the Lakers money line tonight against the Hornets, and then I have the Pelicans plus 12.5 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that all comes out to plus 261.
All right. I have the Cleveland Cavaliers money line against the Toronto Raptors. I have Jalen Brunson to score 20 points against the Bulls. I have the Bucks money line against the Brooklyn Nets, and I have Jaylen Brown to score 15 points against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and that comes out to plus 409.
We have the New York Knicks
This is
money
coming.
line Kevin Durant 2+ made threes, Trae Young 2+ made threes, and Anthony Simons to score 15+ points. It comes out to +252.
Wait, what? That was 3 picks, wasn't it?
That did sound like 3 picks,
Well,
but
I
maybe
also said the
missed.
Knicks money line.
Oh,
You guys missed that one.
Okay, got it.
Deadpool said no risky bets today.
Never that.
We're
Never
trying to win.
No risk
Deadpool.
today.
We need
We
money.
we never hit, bro. So like we need to
Even our safe
start
bets are not
hitting.
safe. Our locks
Speak
are
for
not
yourself.
locks.
I'm the only one that hit last.
But yeah, Deadpool. Don't do sports betting. You shouldn't. You get addicted. So
Except if you
quickly.
ride
It's-
with me.
It's so unless you
No.
actually hit.
Unless you ride Ortiz. Yeah.
Unless you actually hit on bets, but don't get addicted to it. It's such a poor addiction because
But he
you
can't
lose
hit
a
on.
lot of money.
He can't hit on bets if he doesn't bet.
Exactly. So
Right.
don't bet.
But then you'll never hit.
Exactly.
Don't bet. Period.
You're missing an opportunity here, Deadpool.
No, don't.
Lots of money to be
Don't
made.
bet with us, bro. Don't bet with
Trust
us.
your intuition, bro.
But yeah, so that's our gambling of the week. All right, so this week for our basketball segment, we decided that since we've been arguing a lot on Twitter, we will do an argument show. So
We're
therefore,
cloud chasing.
we are
Yup.
absolutely cloud
Wait,
chasing
Chris,
this
RJ
week.
Barrett's on this, right? Just to be sure, so we get a whole bunch of clicks on our
No,
stuff.
he's actually
Nah.
not. He's not on the Ringers top 100
And
list.
honestly,
Bullshit.
As much as everyone thinks I'm a hater, he should definitely be. He's
Yes.
definitely a top 100 player.
Yes.
Bro, Derek White's on the list.
Yeah.
Come
Okay.
on.
Whoa. Time out. What disrespect is this to Derek
Here we
White?
go.
Not
First
disrespect,
argument.
not
I was just
disrespect.
looking at the list and I
Derek-
saw he was towards the
Derek-
bottom, and
Derek
RJ should
White's-
be on it over
I
Derek
guess
White.
it was
I don't
kind
think
of
that's the
made.
player to pick, though.
It's one
One
of the
of
lower
them.
players I saw.
It was
so
kind of made
I looked at
like
it quick.
RJ's better than
right
Derek White.
before RJ went on this recent.
Yes, it
tear.
was.
that
It
makes
was.
sense.
It was
So-
made prior to this.
But I feel like even before that.
But I feel like that shouldn't even matter if he goes on a 10-game tear.
like that was
the-
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's low.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm
Very.
saying. Like, if we're gonna get some of these
But it's
where
a-
it's like Julius Randle versus like
Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly
Bro,
Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk's- you could
I'm
argue.
arguing for Kelly
what's,
Olynyk.
what's the
If it's something
Website.
like so, what we're doing
It's the
is
Ringer.
it's the
Top
Ringers
100.
top 100 list that they dropped recently. Shout out the Ringer. This is an idea from Through the Wire podcast. It'll be the episode they did will be linked in the description. I'm sure they really don't need any more clout, but and I'm
They're
sure
not gaining much off
we're
us.
not giving them much, but obviously got to shout them out.
Thanks,
They did
guys.
a great debate episode back when they were on Zoom, like 2-3 years ago, whenever the hell that was. And how it goes is I placed. And how it goes.
It's us. Okay. All right. Cool.
There we go.
There we go.
So I spin the wheel of all our names twice. That puts the two people debating against each other. Then I do the random number generator 1 to 10 because I placed the list into 10 tiers based on every 10.
So many wheels.
Besides, Kawhi Leonard was at 30. I moved him up to the second tier of players, and Kyrie Irving was at 66. I moved him up to the second
That's
tier.
Should
of
we
fucking
move
players.
crazy.
Randall up a little bit? Just as a side note.
Nah,
because-
Randall is not worth it.
Nah.
Randall's not that type of guy. Kyrie though and Kawhi, like it
They'll
would've been-
smoke whoever the
like
fuck is
Kyrie
yes,
in the
yes,
tier
yes.
with fucking.
I'm just saying because 91 with the guys that are around him, it's kind of rough.
This list is interesting.
I was gonna
bro.
say because if we wanted to, we could just go around and make our own top 100 list. Like I just wanted to leave the list as is, but
Yeah.
those two specific guys, it would have.
It would have been crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
it would. It
Spe-
wouldn't have
like,
been
like I
worth it.
said, especially Kyrie with against Marcus Smart,
So did you move both of them up to
the
Tier two?
second tier.
Tier
for
two,
us.
okay.
I
Yeah,
fuck with
they're
their
in the next tier.
layout. How all
so
the
it's
information
out of 12 is what we're gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
doing.
the list
They have
is
a good.
dope.
They have a good
Yeah,
website.
Yeah.
Yes, no, the way they put all this
It's
is
fucking fire.
beautiful. Shout out the Ringer, man.
Yeah.
That shit is like
Nah, it's cool as fuck.
absolutely
They
fantastic
have the
layout.
badges on the players.
Yeah,
the free
bro.
badges. Yeah, no,
That's pretty dope.
very good. So the two people, I think how they did it on their show was they go at each other for a minute each, one person at a time, and then they each get a 30-second rebuttal. Do we want to add time to that, or you think that's a good amount of time?
I feel like we give each person about a half a minute, like 30 seconds to a minute to prepare, and then I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we could do like I think a minute 30 is
Yeah.
fine
Yeah.
for in terms of argument. State your case and move on.
Yeah. All right. So we'll just get right into it. The first person going is
Yep.
Sullivan.
Here we go.
Oh man.
Oh boy. We're getting this started early.
And the next person going is
Give me Trunks. Oh.
It's Trunks.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh god.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go.
This is great. Okay. Wonderful.
Okay, and the tier that you guys will be going into is
That's
tier
not bad.
4.
That's not bad. This
Middle
could
of the
be an
pack, we'll
interesting
take
one.
it.
This could be an interesting one.
I think since Soe got
Yeah, he's
picked first, I'm spinning for Sullivan's player first. You guys can't see, but this tier is Desmond Bain, Bam, Draymond, Rudy, DeJounte, Bradley Beal, Sabonis, Laurie, Wiggins, and Levine.
I hope I don't
I
get
feel like
Rudy.
you can make a case for any of these guys.
Also,
so.
side note, they didn't some of the guys that were injured this year they haven't put on the list as well. But also the Ringer's gonna be updating this like every week, I think,
They
or
had
something like that.
Chris
So,
Middleton super
yeah,
high.
I know. And LaMelo Ball isn't on the list, I don't think. Like altogether.
No,
bro.
Lamelo's like 40 something.
Oh, he is on
Yeah,
the list?
he's on the
Okay,
list, he's
okay,
on the
okay, okay.
All right, so
They're
this is
updating it
for
weekly,
Soe's
so-
player.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah, Lamelo's at 48.
It makes sense if I get Rudy, honestly.
Rudy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rudy.
yeah,
Oh,
you're
it's
right,
Draymond.
man. Both of them.
His
yeah.
favorite
My
player.
God.
no. It's Rudy.
It's
Rudy. You got Rudy.
I'm cool with both.
All right, this is gonna be easy for
Oh,
me.
God.
I'm cool
This is gonna be
with
easy.
both.
Trunks
Oh, man.
gets
Desmond Bain.
Okay.
Okay, this is
This is-
actually gonna be fun. This is gonna be.
They're
a fun
so
one.
different.
They are so different. Absolutely.
You get a minute to prepare.
All right. So what do you
Yeah.
guys want
want
to
to have
talk
a phone
about?
to do the
Where's
timer.
Desmond Bain
I
at?
have. I will time the arguments and rebuttals.
So the three of us who aren't going are
Mhm.
gonna judge it not off who we think is the better player, off who had the better argument.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause
You know?
I was gonna just go against Rudy no matter
Bro.
what, but I'll listen to everyone's
They
argument.
have
Oh,
fucking
my
Franz at 61.
I'm doomed. I'm literally doomed.
You're doomed.
Who do
Oh,
you
wow.
think is the better player, Ortiz?
Desmond Bain.
And we're going off what this season?
Yes.
Of this season?
I
Yeah.
Only this season.
Only this season.
I'm on Rudy Gobert slander.
I mean,
TikTok,
Bain,
so I would have had
Bain
so
only
many.
played like the first couple weeks of the season.
Oh, and it was a good week.
It was a good
It was a
week.
yeah,
good week.
okay. No, but that's like not even fair.
I have some stats in my head that are crazy about Rudy Gobert right now.
Good thing
Hey,
I
it's
believe
us.
this. That is us.
This is gonna go poorly.
Wow.
Yo, Deadpool said whoever made the layout needs a raise for sure. Facts.
Look, bro. I'm looking and I'm
Draymond
looking.
and Gobert are too high in my
Whoa.
opinion. Wow. Deadpool. Wow.
Oh,
That's
bye.
one we're gonna have to disagree on, buddy.
I agree on Rudy.
Yeah, we don't really care much about the list. It's hard to make a top 100 list
yes,
and
it
have
is.
everyone agree. So
Absolutely.
I really don't care to critique the list.
All right. So who's going first?
Well, you were spun first, so I guess you.
All right, so I'm gonna lead it off.
Yeah.
All right. Can we go to Rudy?
I don't know where Rudy is, bro.
He's
all the way at the
just-
fucking bottom.
No, he's in the 40s. Chill.
I go to like the top 10.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm gonna set a timer for a singular minute.
You said 40s. Oh.
30s.
Rudy.
All right.
You let me know when you're ready to start. I'm gonna start the timer.
All right, here we go. So, Rudy Gobert, one of my favorite players. I've argued for him throughout the entirety of the season. And yes, while it's more difficult now than it ever has been, Rudy Gobert still improves this team's defense immensely. And he is arguably one of the greatest rim protectors of all time and still to this day holds that mantle. And my thing is, when on the court without Karl Anthony Towns, their team was better. And obviously the fit doesn't exactly work. And yes, everyone's going to blame the fact that they traded 4 or
30
5
seconds.
first-round picks for Rudy Gobert. But given that fact, we cannot hold the guy accountable for what they traded for him. He's still one of the elite role men in the league. He always is at the top of the league in screen assists, and he consistently is. And
15
given
seconds.
that, with the fact that he has such an elite defensive presence, I think he's very underrated on the offensive end. And while, yes, there's the lowlights of him missing post shots, he's an elite role man and an elite screen setter with the elite defense and rebounding.
Wow.
Excellent.
All right. Let me know when I can go.
Start your argument.
All right. Desmond Bain's been having a career year. Well, look at what Rudy's doing. He's not having a career year. This man he only played like 2 weeks, yes. He averaged 25 on 45% three-point shooting in those games that he's played. Rudy can't play basketball. He plays defense. That's it. What the fuck does he do? Look at his shot creating. Look at the playmaking he was doing in the 2 weeks that he played. He was really fucking good. He was on track to be an all-star. Is Rudy going to be an all-star? No. What?
Continue. No,
It was
I
2
can't-
weeks,
I can't-
yes.
I can't rebuttal yet.
But it's what we saw.
The
Rudy-
eye test.
Yes, the eye test
We
is what
saw
matters
it.
here.
15
This
seconds.
man is having a career year averaging 25 points a game, 5 assists a game. He was playing insane. Let's see. What's his field goal percentage?
We're not going to find
46.
out. We're not going to find out. The time is up.
And then what? 30-second rebuttal.
He goes, like he didn't. Never mind.
Deadpool say anything in the chat?
Probably left after
The
Trump's
Wolves'
argument.
defense has been mid. He said true, and then he said crying emoji, the crying laughing emojis because I was shitting on Rudy while gassing him up. And then he said the Wolves' defense has been mid too, which is very true.
Just let me know what you're doing with your rebuttals. I want to also. I have some Rudy slander that I want to get off my chest.
Okay. Are we?
The 30-second rebuttal, right?
Yeah.
So, Sully, you go first. You let me know when you're ready. You start it whenever you're good.
I'm ready to go. Okay. So you just said 2 weeks, correct? You said it multiple times. Here's the thing. What we've seen in the past with just about any shooter at any point in their career, they go on a burner, a hot streak. For 2 weeks, more than capable of doing that. And by the way, yes, the T-Wolves defense has been very mid, but at the same time, when Rudy Gobert is in the game, they still own a top 10 unit. While their offense gets worse, obviously we all know that. You're not going to have a better offense when Rudy Gobert is on the floor. But their defense improves by 7 points, and that's a massive difference. But Desmond Bane, 2 weeks. I mean, yes, he's been fantastic, but it's been 2 weeks, so can't give him much there. Best ability is availability.
Whoa.
Trunks,
Are
whenever
we
you're
counting
ready.
that last sentence as the rebuttal, man? That was after the time.
Nah,
I don't know,
That
man.
was a little fucked up.
Null,
Yeah.
You
null,
can't
and,
count that.
null and void. Availability is the best ability.
That statement.
Put that on the
doesn't
record.
exist.
That is null and void. All right.
Sorry,
Whenever
bro.
you're ready, Trunks.
All right, I'm ready. So your rebuttal was that he only did it for 2 weeks and that shooters always burn out eventually. But he
No.
didn't show us
So
that.
everyone goes on a burner.
All right, everyone goes on a burner and then it just stops. It didn't happen. We didn't see it. So how can you just say that it was going to happen? He was playing the best basketball of his career and it didn't stop. It was 2 weeks, yes. But you got to at least wait for the guy to come back. You can't shit on him.
Shit on him is null and void.
That was good. That was a good way to
I
get
like
started,
that, yeah.
That was,
Good job, man.
yeah.
You guys-
I'm going to lose either way because it's fucking Rudy. But
Nah, so
I-
I'll go first for who I think won. I think Sully won. Trunks, you had me in your initial argument until you ran out of shit to say.
Your only argument was greatest 2 weeks.
25 points per game on 45%. When you repeated that, you kind of lost
Yeah.
me. And then your rebuttal was very weak.
It was tough because it was only 2 weeks.
That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
yeah.
Which it was a good 2 weeks, as we heard
Yeah.
from Trunks. It was the greatest 2 weeks.
It's the only
Like
argument
I would
he
have
has.
mentioned how a lot of people had him in the most improved category
Yeah.
going
yeah.
into the season.
Yeah, I mean,
and-
at one point he was top 10 MVP last.
Honestly,
Yeah.
at that
I mean, I said
point-
he was going to be an
at
all-star.
that point, you just start adding anything.
What's his
Yeah.
timetable?
Yeah.
Start
How
I
he
said
was
he was
gonna
going to be an
be
all-star.
Fuck out there.
No, I
Who's
said
fourth?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was that was
3
good.
times
You
four.
just got to continue.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you
Oh,
guys voting for?
I'm sorry, Trunks.
All right.
I wanted to agree with you, like Chris said, but Matt just had things to say about Rudy that you didn't
Yeah.
have to say
That's
about
my guy.
Desmond Bane.
You know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as I hate Rudy and how much he's a black hole on a basketball
Yeah,
team, it makes
fair.
everyone worse around him. For argument's sake, they're going who had a better argument. I'm going with Sully.
That's
Thanks,
fair.
man.
Who do you guys actually do? You actually believe Desmond Bane's better than Rudy Gobert?
Fuck, it was 2 weeks, bro. I don't know. If
Oh,
I'm
shit.
making a team, I would
Someone's
rather have
going on.
Desmond Bane.
Oh shit!
If I'm
Deadpool, is
making,
that you?
if I'm making a team, I would rather have Desmond
Will
Bane.
we find out
Um,
Deadpool's voice?
So he said you should have referenced last year, Trunks, because his jumper was still the entire year and there was no day off. So he said. So Deadpool said to you, you should have referenced last year, because his jumper was still elite the entire year, and there was no drop off.
Yeah.
You also should have mentioned how Rudy Bear's a black hole and how he's the problem on every team he goes to.
True.
Yeah, in your
You could have
rebuttal,
done
you-
more
I
of
did say he was-
trashing
Yeah,
Rudy.
I know. I
Wait,
said he
wait,
was ass.
In your
No.
rebuttal, you could have went into more.
But if we're arguing this season, you can't say that he's a black hole, and also given the fact that
He's
he
making Anthony Edwards so much worse at basketball.
he was no Anthony Edwards is making Anthony Edwards so much worse at basketball.
no.
He's played. No, he has played incredible the
On the-
last couple games. He's
on
been
Anthony Edwards, the last
unbelievable. When he
125
has-
passes.
Yeah, I know.
Four of them
I
were
know,
Rudy
I know,
Gobert for
I know,
assists.
I know.
As a pick and roll maestro, that can't happen.
Well, Anthony Edwards also wasn't an elite pick and roll player in the first
Rudy
place.
isn't the
but
maestro. He's just the roller.
Well,
He's the
Rudy-
roller.
Rudy's fucking playing the fiddle. But
All right, we're not arguing here.
I know.
So-
I'm just don't like
Alright,
Rudy
yeah, we'll
Gobert.
get
So
Let's-
wait,
let's get into
are we
this.
keeping our names on the list or taking them off so everyone can go?
But this season, yes, I would take Desmond
No,
Bain. I
no,
think you
no.
had
No,
a
yeah.
strong.
Hopefully
you
Hopefully
had
it's
a-
just
No,
not the same
yeah,
exact.
keep the names on,
Yeah,
yeah.
just as long as it's not
Because
the
if-
same exact matchup.
Because
then
if we
we'll
take
trade
them
I
it.
was gonna say
Because if we take them off, it's gonna be
If
one
one of the
person versus.
if one person's the same,
himself.
it's fine.
no. I say we like reset it.
See,
after
look,
that.
it's
Yeah.
Oh, it's
me.
Deanie Wags.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dean.
Yo, if someone doesn't get it in like the first 3 tries, then I guess we'll kind of
Yeah.
just force it to where they get it.
Yep.
God
Go
damn
get
it!
him.
There it
So
is.
Fuck. Are we
Yes.
keeping records? Should we like keep a tally on this shit or no?
Write it down if you want.
I hope it's a player I know a lot about.
And the tier is the fifth
The
tier.
fifth tier.
Alright.
I know a lot of players in the fifth tier.
Deadpool said, to be fair, I would ask what star complains about
Yo,
having a
there's
non-spacer.
one guy who I
to-
would fucking
Yo,
love to
Deadpool
have.
spitting facts. He said, to be fair, I would ask what star complains about having a non-spacer at center besides Anthony Edwards.
Donovan Mitchell.
He never complained. And he
Should've.
has Jared Allen fucking and Evan Mobley hogging the paint right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
but they're
they're
good at
good.
basketball.
Jalen Brunson has been better with Mitchell Robinson than Ant has been with Gobert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, you're spitting, bro. 100%.
I mean-
yo, we're getting Deadpool on this fucking podcast.
He just like pulls up like in a dead.
Man, it's like it's just Ryan Reynolds comes through the door.
All right,
Here we go.
So this tier is, I don't know if you guys can see, OG
What tier we getting,
Anobi,
the fifth one?
Brooke
Tier five.
Lopez, Evan Mobley, McCall Bridges, Jeremy Grant, and Edwards, Jamal Murray,
I'm ready.
LaMelo, Jared Allen, and CP0.
Oh, you're gonna get your boy LaMelo.
All
I
right,
hope so.
so I'm spinning for Dean right
yep,
now.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, it's fine.
The Ant Man.
Oh, wow.
it's
the
my,
man that we were just talking about. Yo, what are the odds of that?
Recency
I wanna know.
bias.
1%
Recency
chance.
bias.
A 1% chance that would happen. Right there.
Sully,
It's more than one.
No, it is.
I don't think.
It's
Yeah, it is.
1%
It's
chance.
literally
It's
one.
100 players.
Ooh,
Well,
here's a good one.
OG Anobi.
Oh,
It's a
OG
good
and
one.
a double
yes.
B.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Come here, baby. Let's go.
Get your minute to prepare, and then, yeah, time's the ticking.
Oh, the jackpot on bananas is $4 million.
Huh.
Good luck, fellas.
All right.
Dean, I hope you win.
Okay.
You're right.
What?
Yo, he's the underdog. Don't count him out.
All right, Dean, you ready?
Why am I the underdog?
All I
What the
did,
fuck are you talking
I
about?
said I hope he wins.
No, yeah.
I was laughing at Theo Ratliff.
Dean goes first, right?
Was that Candace? Candace.
Dick fit in your mouth.
All right, Dean left
The
the
OGCP3.
Yo, Joe
Joe Cruz
Cruz
is
in the
here.
chat, baby.
Wobbles, let's get it.
What up,
Wobbles.
Wobbles? Yo, shout out Deadpool. That's our boy, Joe Cruz. That's our boy down there.
Yeah,
So,
Joe Cruz. That's our boy.
Yeah, Joe Cruz.
All right.
Both of them
All
are our
right.
boys.
Whenever,
It
you're ready,
start-
just
it
start.
starts when I start talking?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
Ant Edwards.
All right.
Yeah.
So Anthony Edwards is the focal point of that offense in Minnesota. If anybody's getting the ball, he's getting the ball. Besides Cat when he's on the court, but getting the last shot, it's Anthony Edwards. He's creating his own shots. He's averaging 23 points a game. His 3-point percentage could be better at 36%, and his defense has been better than you would have thought coming into the league. He averages 2 steals a game with almost 6 rebounds. For a guy that's 6'5", I think that's pretty impressive.
30 seconds.
His,
Oh, jeez.
no, his load. Nah, I mean, okay. So his defense isn't as good as OG Anunoby's, but I think his
15
offense,
seconds.
clearly overshadows and is clearly more and more important. I think there's a lot of guys that can defend, but I think Anthony Edwards and his offensive ability is definitely more valuable than what OG brings on the defensive end. I don't think the drop off is that dramatic.
Drop off dramatic, null and void.
Drop off is there, dramatic isn't. Oh shit! I just kicked the fuck out of him.
All right. Are we
Whenever
ready
you're
to go?
ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I won't even start this by arguing against Ant. I'll start with the fact that OG Anunoby is currently top 3 in defensive player of the year, and that's where we just start. Obviously, Anthony Edwards isn't a terrible defender, but OG Anunoby is on another level, and he's the best perimeter defender in the entire league. That's before I even mentioned the offensive side of the football of the basketball.
You lost
So
already.
yeah, word, I did. But anyways, OG's averaging more than 18 points per game while playing that elite defense and is more than capable of creating his own
30
shot.
seconds.
So yes, you said that Anthony Edwards is the key offensive force for his team. But what if I told you that recently, especially with the Toronto Raptors side, do you know who hasn't been in the lineup? OG Anunoby. And given that fact, kind of makes a big difference, both defensively and offensively. He improves the team's rating overall by 6 points. So defensive player of the year. And yes, he's having a down season shooting the ball, but we've seen in the past that he's more than 38% consistently. And obviously, this is a guy that's consistently known as
Consistently known as null
Yeah.
and void.
damn it.
And Dean, whenever you're ready for your 30-second rebuttal, you start.
You don't really even say much. Okay.
I feel like I said a lot.
So of course you could talk about OG Anunoby's defense, top 3 in defensive player of the year voting. You can't really argue that. It's set in stone, you know what I mean? But I think Anthony Edwards, what he brings to the table, in terms of gravity on the basketball court, I think a defense has to prepare for a guy like that. I don't think teams are necessarily game planning for OG Anunoby as much as
10
they
seconds.
are other guys on his team like Pascal. I think Anthony Edwards has the ability to take you off the dribble and fucking dunk in your face and also shoot the lights out any given night.
Null and void.
That was nice. That was nice.
All right. So Anthony Edwards, yes, while he has this whole offensive burden, we expected him to take this big step, this huge step this season, right, to help make Rudy Gobert fit in. And a real superstar would be capable of doing something like that, or even a star level player. He would be capable of helping a guy and bringing him in. OG Anunoby is a glue guy. No matter who you put around him, he's going to be able to play this sort of game
10
where
seconds.
he fits in with whoever is around him. Anthony Edwards needed to take a step as a playmaker this season, and he really didn't until recently with Rudy Gobert out. You just got to be better. If you're a star, make it happen.
Wow.
Basically,
That's
Rudy
it,
is
right?
ass.
That's it. There's no more.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
Can
it.
I just say something off the
No.
record? Doesn't count.
Off the record?
Off the record.
I'll allow
doesn't
it.
go
I'll
so-
allow it as the timekeeper.
It's not- I feel like it's unfair to say that Anthony Edwards, didn't take this fucking giant leap until recently when the guys are out. He didn't fucking put the roster together. He didn't make the trade for Rudy Gobert.
No.
I think he would have made that leap if the situation was different.
No, Dean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just
I know, I'm
stating
just-
like I have to
what
argue
has
against
happened,
him.
I know,
I have to
I know,
argue against
but
him.
I just think things would be different if the roster was constructed the way it was.
I think that he needed time to adjust to the roster, and he's been great as of his
think so.
past 10 games.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
that
All right.
was good.
I like that.
Mm. So who won?
I don't know. That's we're still deciding.
Yeah, it was close.
Dean made a good point about teams having to game plan. For
He did. I
Anthony
like
Edwards. No one's game planning for OG and OB.
Yeah.
You're avoiding his ass on defense.
Every team has a defender.
That not this level.
Most teams do have a defender. I agree.
Anthony Edwards can take you off the dribble and dunk on your head or shoot the
Yeah.
lights out on any given night.
36% really is nothing to sneeze at either.
Yeah. 36%
going with Dean.
really is good. I'm going Dean just made great points, and
He
I
did.
also like that. It's a little bit biased because I feel like Dean just had the easier argument. I think Anthony
True.
Edwards is just a better player.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I
Get
hope-
him next time.
Yeah, I hope you're keeping your record of this one.
I feel like there's no coming back from essentially what Dean
From
said, that
this.
OG Anunoby is a glorified role player, but teams are game planning for Anthony Edwards as if he's
Yeah, I
a
mean,
superstar.
I didn't really have a chance.
No,
Yeah.
no.
There, I
You
didn't
know-
have a chance.
Funny enough,
Good
OG,
w- good
OG
win,
is,
Wag,
is
good
above
win.
Anthony Edwards on the list. Not that it matters, but
Nah, but people are looking at Anthony Edwards differently than they are.
no,
OG.
100%. That's why I said it.
You looking at Anthony Edwards as a superstar?
Yeah.
Once you gave the game plan argument, I knew I was fucked.
OG's been
I was
great
like,
this
damn it.
season.
Oh, he's doing
Yes,
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out OG.
it's just he's not the number one guy on the team.
No.
Which kind of takes away. So
I think if Sully goes again, I think that they get 3 in a row, then you take him off the list for a turn or two.
yeah.
I think that's
No,
fair.
I
So,
would
so if
agree.
he gets it again,
Good job,
All
man.
right, let's see.
Thanks. I don't know. I had that in me.
That was really good.
Well, you're gonna have it in you.
oh,
again, buddy.
get it back
shit.
inside you. Put it back in.
I'm ready.
Put it back in.
I was like, his load.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
that
I
should have
won.
been taken into account.
And I
bro.
won.
The
No, it
last
was.
10 seconds were horrible.
No fucking shot.
rematch.
All right, so we're not doing that.
Yo, shout out Deadpool again, man. He
So what do
said,
we do?
So just respin the whole thing.
Should we just remove them entirely from the wheel now? since
I
they
say just get rid of him because
yeah,
he
get
went
rid of me.
twice already. Keep Dean on.
Keep Dean. as
Keep
one.
Dean. This is just for who goes
Okay.
like against Dean.
Yo, shout out Deadpool, man. He said he can only play well when he got elite spacing.
Oh,
About Anthony
Chris.
Edwards.
Right,
Yo.
Chris.
Welcome to the battles.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Yeah, Deadpool said Matt did the best he could with what he had.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
What?
All right.
No, I was gonna say argumentative wise, like you probably maximized what you could say more than I did.
Probably
Let's see what
did.
tier we're going into.
Oh,
The
the
eighth
eighth tier.
Oh, I know every guy in the 8th tier. I made that joke over like 10 minutes ago.
Okay,
You
so
said
wait.
what every tier
So
says.
everyone, I do want to do while they're preparing, I do want to ask
Ah, shit.
across the three of us who we think is the better player. So
Okay.
Well,
consistently we will do that.
All right,
See,
so
I
this
think it
is
was
for
consensus
Dean.
for the last
Yeah, it was. No, it was.
So this is for Dean, right?
Yeah.
I get the wood boy.
Christian Wood. That's
the
a good.
wooden man.
Get that wood inside you, buddy.
Whoa.
Yo, morning wood, baby.
Hell yeah.
Spencer
I
Diddy with Diddy.
got-
If you know, you know.
Mm,
Wendell.
that's
Ooh,
nice.
Here we
Okay.
go.
I actually like this one.
Um,
Okay, who do I think is the better player?
Uh.
I'm taking Wendell Carter Jr.
Say it after.
No, you did it before.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
It's close, I think.
It is close. Definitely close.
Just because Wendell's like defense and stuff.
Who you got, Ortiz?
Mm,
Who do you got?
I'm probably
Sully?
taking Christian
I'm
Wood.
taking Wendell.
I'm taking Christian Wood.
It is that close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's just preference of what
is
you
gonna be
like.
a good
This
one.
is gonna. Yeah, this is. I hope.
I
hope it is.
I'm a big offense guy, so
Yeah.
Christian Wood.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You're a man of the D.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna argue for Wendell because I'll leave that to Chris.
What a great idea.
Wow. Who would have thunk of
It's
that?
almost like that's the point of the segment.
Exactly. I'm not trying to take away from his arguments.
DJ Khaled.
Dean, you're first, right?
I'm first? Okay.
Yep. Up to you whenever you're ready.
Yep. What he said.
Good luck, Dean.
All right. So Christian Wood started off the year not starting for the Dallas Mavericks, but once he started playing more minutes with Luka on the floor together, which they've been doing more recently, the team's been looking different. The team looks at least a little bit better than what they were doing earlier in the season, and I think that his offense, Christian Wood's offense, is definitely better than Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter don't really got a bag Christian Wood, yeah, Wendell Carter don't got a bag like Christian Wood does. I think Christian Wood's a better shooter, and that shows in his percentages. He shoots a whole 3% better from the field and a whole 6% better from three
20 seconds.
on more shots. Actually, no, same amount of shots. Sorry.
10 seconds.
He's played more games than Wendell Carter as well. Wendell Carter's been hurt for a little bit of the season. I think there's more upside to Christian Wood. And their
Word.
defense is pretty similar. Yeah.
Defense pretty similar. Null and void.
Does not count.
Ready, Chris?
Chris, whenever you're ready, just start speaking.
Yeah. So Wendell Carter's having a career year. He's having a career year in terms of points per game. He's having a career year in terms of shooting the 3-ball. He's currently shooting 3.5 threes a game and making one of them at a 34% clip, which is a career year for him. And Wendell Carter is the type of guy who has a mold of a Robert Williams. You just don't know about it because he was hurt in Chicago and he's in Orlando, who no one's paying attention to. But he's an undersized
30
center
seconds.
who could play in the roamer's role. He's a very good weak side defender. He's a well above average rebounder for an undersized center. And he's a guy who could, like you see, give you 17 points per game. Obviously, he's been hurt, but he's having the best year of his career. He could be your defensive hub while also being a positive offensive player. He's one of the best role men in the NBA, and he's one of the best rim protectors, and all the advanced stats back that up.
Well done.
All right.
Wow. Perfect timing.
And the rebuttal.
Whenever you're ready.
I think that Christian Wood's just straight talent. He could dribble the ball, he could shoot. I think his offensive upside is almost at all-star level. And I don't think that's something Wendell Carter is ever going to be able to do in his career. I know what he could do, like rebounding the ball defensively, but I think to really make a big impact in the NBA, I think a big part of that is having an offensive fucking bag. I know a lot of guys make their money and living off, doing the dirty work, but I think there's a lot to say about a guy like Christian Wood that could do more than that.
More than that, null and void.
The thing about Christian Wood is that he's a liability on defense. So he's a negative on that side of the ball. He could get easily exposed, and his offense isn't that great. It's very inconsistent. Wendell Carter is a model of consistency when he's on the court. He's not an offensive liability. As I said, he's averaging 17 points per game, and he's one of the best role man. He's probably the ideal center for today's NBA, being able to guard on the perimeter, but also be a weak side help defender. And you want to talk about upside. Wendell Carter has all defensive upside.
All defensive upside.
Out.
Yeah. That was a good argument, guys. I enjoyed that.
All right, Chunks, so you got.
Chris.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, if Christian Wood played more, it would be a different story. He just doesn't get the minutes to really show what he could do.
It was just
lot
a
of the time.
defensive liability argument. I was hoping that Chris came in with that because once he did it, there's nothing else you could really say.
Christian Wood's not really great at the defense.
He's not good at the whole defensive part of basketball.
That was good, Dean.
Yeah.
Although
That was a good argument.
was good.
props to Christian Wood, bro.
No, he's been
undrafted,
good.
undrafted, fucking putting up 16 and 8 on a team that doesn't play him like you
And
should.
you're definitely right. The Mavericks have been better since they've been giving him more minutes.
Yeah.
For sure.
He
Absolutely.
had a great game like last week, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. Really good game. Like where him and Luka both went for 30 plus. All right, next up.
No.
We gotta get Ortiz in there.
Yeah, we do.
I'm having fun.
Oh! Hold up.
Yo. So I got a update on the chat.
Let's get it, Ortiz.
Deadpool said I'm taking Wendell as well. Deadpool said I think Wood's offense is a bit overrated.
It's transport talk time.
Disrespecting Wendell's
Transport
defense like
talk.
that is wild, Dean. Not gonna lie.
I didn't like disrespect his defense.
Joe Cruz said Dean spitting facts
I didn't mean
right
to,
now.
at least.
Emo Jake Paul always talking mad shit. And then Deadpool said if Wood got more minutes with Luka, I think this argument would have been easier to make.
That's pretty much what I said.
So Dean, you're gonna have to
Thank
do
you,
a timer
Deadpool.
for
Oh,
this.
wait, why am I
Appreciate
saying
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
three-
Oh
it's
no,
a-
it's a three-way.
Oh my goodness!
Give us a high tier.
All right.
Give us a high tier.
Wait, who's
Let's
he doing?
go.
Oh yeah.
Tier
Who's he doing it
two.
against?
Me and
Me.
Trunks. Transport talk, baby.
All right, so this is
New
for
podcast going out soon.
not about to. This is for Ortiz. This is a fun tier. This is
is
a tier that
nice.
I moved Kyrie and Kawhi into.
Damn, this is a fun tier. I don't know nothing about this one.
Ortiz got Devin Booker.
Ortiz is wet like
Okay.
he's
Book.
yeah.
Mm.
Spicy.
Spicy P for Trunks. This is a
Alright.
good one. Nice. Dean, you got to do the timer for them because
Oh,
Ortiz
shit.
is focused.
Okay, got it.
Knock the fucking. I'm dying.
So it's what? 30, 30, 15, 15?
No, a minute, 30.
That we spoke for a minute?
yes.
God damn.
Yo, these TikToks are gonna go dumb,
Crazy,
bro.
crazy.
We're such clout chasers, bro.
Yeah.
We are
I
OD.
just wish RJ Barrett was.
All right.
with
Can't
me,
wait
man.
for us to get shit on by mad people on Twitter. It's gonna be mad fun.
All right, let me know who's going first.
I am.
Okay, just
Yeah, I'm just pulling up some stuff.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, man.
Ring, ding,
Yo, Jose Alvarado should be on this list. Just saying. Jose Alvarado definitely believes.
Where do you
deserves to
get
be on
these
this
player
list.
profiles from?
B-ball index. Me and Chris have this.
Yeah. They have cheats.
We
Wait,
paid
wait,
for
They
it.
got hacks.
It's a
It's
subscription.
a subscription.
You guys pay
service.
like
Yeah.
each? Like you guys pay
No, we each have.
yourselves?
Yeah, we each have.
We each
our
have
own.
to.
You
Yeah,
can't
because
share.
you
it.
can't share it.
Damn. And they give you like spreadsheets and shit?
Yeah, it gives you like a whole bunch of shit.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's where
Wash.
you can make the charts with all the players' heads and shit like that.
Or
Yeah,
like the huh.
Like the ones you see on Twitter, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is this for the most part.
How much you pay for that?
It's like 5 a month, I
5 a
think.
month. Yeah.
Bro.
I love it.
I need to do that for fucking this
I'm
show.
thinking about keeping the glass too.
Me too.
Because keeping the glass does
a bunch of
more
shit,
like
too.
team stats and
What's-
stuff
I think
like
I'm
that.
gonna
What's
do the
keeping the
same
glass?
thing.
It's
another
another
subscription
one
service.
where it
It's
just
better?
has. I don't know if it's better. It just they have different things.
You're gonna have both?
Like I'm thinking
Yeah,
about having
I'm
both.
probably
Yeah.
gonna have both as well. I'm thinking of getting PFF, but it's expensive as fuck.
PFF's expensive. Bro.
It's so expensive, bro.
And PFF's
Pro Football
Twitter
Focus.
gets
Yeah.
me so
So
tight,
expensive.
bro.
Is it really?
It's like $25 a month or some shit, bro.
Well, I mean,
Wild.
NFL teams use it though. Like
But
actual scouts use that shit.
Yeah. It's NFL and college.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does both.
And you know they actually bring like I know you guys probably know this, but they bring PFF like ratings into like contract negotiations.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
I mean, because no, you think about it.
It's not really all
If you-
objective.
no, of course not. But at the same time, these guys are watching every single play from these players, like every single play.
I get it. Just guys have motives. Like it's not black and white. With it's like you know what I mean. Like these are numbers. Like PFF has
Yeah, this
like,
is
PFF's numbers aren't like
no, but they have a grading
set in
system.
stone. But
They have
their
a
grading
system.
system's biased.
It's not though.
They've come, bro. There were multiple times this year where PFF has come out and been like, all right, yeah, we were wrong, and like, you know, the guy grading this was kind of like biased.
All right. I mean, I guess.
All
All right, you guys ready?
Whatever, don't matter.
Yep.
Ortiz, it's on you.
But I like that.
So for Devin Booker, who is averaging 28, 6 and 5 over so far this season, shooting 47% from the field on 21 shot attempts per game, leading the Suns, and has been the vocal point of that offense, as we saw what they have accomplished in the past. And another thing about Devin Booker is his defense is mid at best, but he's not such a bad defender where he's going to get played off the court. He is one of the most clutch players in the NBA. He will stay on the court the entire fourth quarter, no matter what the defensive scheme is. If they attack
20.
him, he has help behind him, obviously. And Devin Booker is just a
10,
light-skinned
You got
fellow.
10?
Yeah. My shit started buffering, and I just
light
I
Trunks
lost
Bro,
it.
Fuck this
Yeah.
man up.
Go get him, Trunks.
Light-skinned fellow.
Light-skinned
You could have
fellow.
just started saying
I'll definitely
like, he's
take that.
top 5 in
I'll take that into
MVP.
consideration when I'm grading.
He's
Yeah.
top 5 in MVP. All right,
I'm
come
gonna
on.
stat speak for itself.
So,
That's fair.
while yes, D Book might be top 5 in MVP voting, all that, his team is winning. Yes, Pascal Siakam is having the best season of his career, and he's obviously the best player on the Raptors right now. He's averaging 26.2. He's averaging 8.6 rebounds a game, and his playmaking has been the biggest difference this season. He is averaging 7 assists this season while playing
Got 30.
amazing defense. Well, yes, D-Book is just not getting played off the floor at defense. You said he's mid on defense. Pascal has been amazing on defense. Let's see. So he's shooting 47.5 from the field. Yes, he's shooting 35% from 3. That could be better, but he's also averaging a steal per game, half a block per game, and the advanced stats. Let's look at the advanced stats.
You're not
You're
gonna,
not
have time
gonna
for
look
that.
at 'em.
Yep, you're not gonna look at them.
Shit. This is tough.
All right. So now we knock it
What
down.
do you
to
have here? A player
30 seconds.
comparer?
Player comparer. Yeah, I just found this actually.
too. Dean's been
Yeah.
using that too.
Well,
Yeah,
I,
it's not it.
I stole his. I looked at. I was like, "What is he?"
Oh,
using?
for real?
And then I was like, "Let me hop on that."
Yeah.
Well, I'm using B-ball reference that, and then I'm also using the Ringers little.
That's exactly what I have open.
Analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So for my rebuttal, you good?
I'm ready when you are.
So you brought up Pascal Siakam's defense and his stats behind it. If I could bring up the stats, it's steals. Devin Booker's averaging a steal a game, and blocks. He's averaging a half a block a game. If you're going to go the route of a better defender, which he is a better on-ball defender, but offensively, Devin Booker just clears Pascal Siakam
10.
in every way, shape, and form, in my opinion. I just think Devin Booker is a better basketball player, and I think it's really just a better basketball player. I saw the time. I saw I was out of time. So
Nice.
30 seconds is tough.
So
It is.
you're saying he's a better offensive player. They play two completely different positions. You know, D-Book has the ball in his hands basically the entire game. Well, yes, Pascal has the ball in his hands for a lot of the game. Obviously, it's not as much as D-Book. And you mentioned the stats on defense for D-Book, how he's averaging, what'd you say, a steal per game and half a block per
10.
game. Those numbers do not equate to defense all the time just because you average a steal a game, half a block a game. If you watch the games, Pascal obviously makes the bigger defense.
Damn, Trunks. You brought up those numbers first.
I
A
know, but
steal and a block.
I know but like Pascal's a good defender though.
But all
D-Book
you did
isn't,
was use
so.
those numbers to back it.
Listen.
I like that over
It was tough because I D-Book's obviously a better player. It was tough.
I mean,
It was close.
none
And
of you
it shouldn't
guys
have been.
mentioned that they've had these great performances this year.
You want to hear some?
D-Book scored what, like 59 points on 80%?
Yeah, Pascal
you
dropped
just-
51
Supposed to
last night.
drop
on-
51,
2 nights
52
ago.
2 nights
Do you
ago.
guys want to hear something crazy? Actually,
Let's hear
Side
something
note,
crazy.
This is like ball dominance in terms of Devin Booker and Pascal Siakam. You would think it's
It's Pascal. Pascal.
it is
Yeah.
Pascal.
Wait for what?
It's not D-Book.
Pascal has the ball more than D-Book.
Pascal has
Really?
the ball
Yeah.
more than D-Book.
That's actually crazy.
Well, the Suns' system relies more on ball movement and stuff like that. The
So
Raptor system is heavy ISOs.
Yeah.
honestly,
That was good. Ortiz, I just felt like you could have said more, bro. I feel like you had it in your lap, and
I
then you
mean,
just ran. out
Devin
of
Booker's
things to say.
clearly the better player.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I
wish I
had
had
more shit
D-Book.
like
I
up,
don't think.
but
it was,
when I went to switch tabs and look at more shit, it just didn't
Yeah,
load.
I mean, in
So I
terms of
said
this
light skin
season,
fell
this
out.
is very close. Like Pascal was still like that, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
who are you taking, Chris? You going with Trunks?
I think I have to give it to Trunks slightly though. That was like you made some great points, Ortiz. You just didn't have enough great points. Trunks, although his points weren't as great, he made more points.
Good points, Trunks.
So volume over.
It's hard to make points when I don't
efficiency.
believe it.
I'm taking the volume
That's
over
it.
the quality. I just man. I just wish there was a little more from you, Ortiz. You
It's
had
hard to
it.
do this shit on a cellular device.
I'm gonna
you don't have a toppy?
go with I'm gonna leave it up to you, Dean.
Nice.
I'm gonna go Ortiz just because like his points made sense. What he was saying was fucking right. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Thanks,
it,
Dean.
it was tough for you,
Was
Trunks.
that
I'm sure.
wrong?
No, but I'm sure if you had a
It
better
was-
player,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It was just tough. I feel like
I feel like it's still easy to argue for Pascal Siakam. If you could do a whole thing on like
Yeah,
Christian
you-
Wood, you could do a
yeah.
fucking whole thing on Pascal Siakam,
Yeah.
bro. Like
No, I'm just saying.
you
it
also
was-
fucked up in your first argument, but I'm gonna give it to
Your
you because your
counter was
point, your
good.
early
Yeah.
points were better, and your counter was very good.
Deadpool brings up a good point, and he says, Ortiz, you should have talked about the time when the Suns didn't have CP3
And
D-Book
Book became the lead
balling
playmaker.
the
Yeah,
fuck out, and his playmaking really started to shine.
but
Um,
I'd
I
give
mean,
you.
well, he dropped. He had that crazy game, I think, when
He
Chris
dropped
Paul
fucking
was
58,
out.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the masterclass he had against the Bulls.
Right.
Yes, but
In three
Um,
quarters.
yeah, I
man.
think
but I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I gave it the slight edge to Ortiz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trunks.
I just thought you could have done better.
I know.
That was good though. I like that tier.
That was, yeah.
That was good too.
I didn't. Yeah.
We need
Now,
to get
now,
one.
now I know more about that
We
tier
need to
than
get
I did before.
Well, maybe you might have. To,
Oh,
no,
no, it's
Ortiz
bad.
again. Let's get it.
Okay.
He goes, okay.
Let's do it.
If you need this, I'll just hand you this. But
Yeah. If you need a laptop, if you need me to give
I
you
already
some
have
top.
2 pages.
Well,
of it.
Oh shit! Well, you're
well,
gonna need it,
You're
man.
gonna need it, buddy.
Oh,
Here, you want
well, I'm
to
not
use
giving it to
mine?
you, buddy.
Here. All right. I'll be the timer, man.
Wait, you put the player comparison? What the fuck is this?
Did you miss that when we said it 5 minutes ago?
No, I
You
know.
don't.
I
You
was-
can't
I was
search.
gonna
You gotta
pull it up.
like scroll.
All right,
So
let's
do it quick.
see what tier.
10.
I pressed the button.
Yeah, so it's 2 again.
yeah,
Two
it's
again?
2
Oh.
again.
Cool.
Nice.
We'll take
Wow,
it.
y'all get the best tier.
Yo, Deadpool, if you're still in the chat, bro, I hope you're enjoying the segment, bro.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if you're having a good time over there.
For real, for real.
Let us know if you're having
We
fun.
appreciate you, Deadpool. And anyone else who's here right now. Say what
Oh,
up.
I
in the
knew I
chat.
was gonna get
shit.
Kawhi. I
There
knew
it
I was gonna
is.
get him. I knew I was gonna get him.
Kawhi.
There you go. Why not?
I don't want to argue against Kawhi.
I hope you get Kyrie.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be pretty easy to argue against him this year. Jimmy, that's an interesting one.
Okay, this is cool.
That's interesting.
This is all right.
Honestly, that's probably the best
Both
one.
guys have not been available that
Yeah.
much.
I was
Right.
I was gonna use the
What?
Kawhi.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
Yeah.
being
This
I,
available.
I feel like this is one of the guys who you can't really use that against.
Yeah.
you know,
That's-
but
that's
you
the
can't in
ideal
terms of
matchup for
season.
this
You
tier.
can't- you can't do
I
it.
was really hoping you would get like Kyrie or Trey Young. Not gonna lie.
Me.
Yeah.
I don't hate Trey.
Why?
Just
Trey's
because
fucking balling out.
because first he loves Kawhi
Oh.
and
He would
I know
never say
damn
Trae
well-
Young is better than Kawhi.
Is that
Kawhi.
wait?
Yeah.
Are those rumors true? The Trey
About
Young.
bro, he's coming to the Knicks.
Oh no,
Bro,
I
he's
don't think
coming.
he's gonna ask it. He likes it, bro. They
He's the guy
gotta
there.
trade John Collins. Like it's just like it's
Yeah.
time, bro.
This NBA deadline, I think, is going to be spicy.
like P.
Like,
Uh,
you don't think so?
I just feel like the return they could get for John Collins could literally completely change the team around
It can.
the course of
No,
the
it
season.
definitely
Like they're
can.
still. I was just looking at it. Like they're still right there. They're in 9th right now, but they're tied for 7th, and they're only 2 games behind the Knicks in the 6th seed. Like it's not like their season's done. You know.
Right.
But they're trading Bam to the Kings.
Yeah, where
I was talking about the Hawks.
he was talking about the Hawks.
They don't have Bam.
They do not
Oh,
have
I-
Bam.
I said
I- I
they're
saw-
in 9th.
I
tied
oh, yeah,
for 7th.
I looked at the games behind. I heard 2 games behind the Knicks, and they're all 2 games behind the Knicks. So
Yeah. All right. So who goes first?
I do.
Ortiz.
All right. Kick it off when you're ready to kick off.
So Kawhi Leonard obviously has not played a lot of games this season. He's played only 11 games. In those 11 games, he's averaging 15, 6, and 3 on 44% from the field. Kawhi obviously is coming back from a major injury, still getting his legs under him, not playing as much as we would all would like him to up to this point. Hopefully he plays back up to that MVP caliber level we know we could play at. And that's what I'm going to argue for is his ceiling
30.
we could argue for is higher than Jimmy Butler's. He is 1, a better scorer than Jimmy Butler. He is 2, a better defensive player than Jimmy Butler. Obviously, the stats do not show it so far this season because of, as I said, limited games played. But they're very similar when in their ways of scoring the basketball, both mid-range shooters, mid-range snipers. But as I said, Kawhi is just a better Jimmy Butler.
Okay, fair enough.
Kawhi not.
Kawhi not indeed.
I'm a fun guy.
I don't even know.
I don't even know it is.
Apple time.
Okay, so
Apple time is crazy, bro. That is one of
The greatest stories
Yeah.
of all time.
damn, don't shit on my guy Kawhi, bro. I know I'm not arguing for him, but goddamn. Deadpool said he's definitely enjoying. He said the different. Okay, I gotta make my argument for Jimmy. Go watch that video. Okay, Jimmy Butler. Here we go. Okay, so just to start, Jimmy Butler, obviously, also another guy that hasn't really stood all that healthy for this season. So I can't use the health argument for him. So, and against Kawhi in this case. But Jimmy Butler has become far more than just this guy who can get a bucket. He honestly has become one of the best playmakers in the entire league. And that is not even talking about position locks in terms of that. Overall, Jimmy Butler is one of the best playmakers in the entire league.
30.
Not to mention that he still plays great defense. He improves his team's offensive rating by more than 11 points. That's unbelievable. And obviously, it's a completely different team when he's not out there on the floor. Playmaking, defense, obviously, he's an elite foul drawer, and he's mastered that art completely. So not only can he get buckets in the mid-range, he also draws fouls, finishes strong at the rim, and he's actually having one of his best shooting seasons recently. And it's only on 2 attempts, but 36% from 3 as well. So Jimmy Butler, in my opinion, just clears this version of Kawhi.
I laughed because he said foul jar.
Yeah.
Jar. Jardins.
Ball game.
Okay.
That was dope when it happened that one time, but
Yeah.
it hasn't
Never
been dope
again.
since then. I should go pick that up, right?
No,
All right.
it's rebuttal time.
Time to rebut.
Jimmy has actually been good at basketball this year. That's all that needs to be said, says Deadpool. Hey, Kawhi has been solid. They win when he's on the floor, Deadpool. That's my favorite player, bro, so I'm going to argue for him still.
I feel like you switch every day. Your favorite player?
Nah, okay, it's tough because it's him and Jokic. Like
I know.
it's 1A and
So
1B.
yeah, you are switching.
It's
every
one
day.
and it's 1A and 1B. It's tough.
Kawhi is like your first like real favorite.
He's my
like your
first,
first
love.
love,
He's my
yeah.
first
No, really.
love. Yes,
He
yes.
is.
And then
He's
there was
my
a little
first love.
phase where you had like a little side piece in Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, yeah.
You
Yep.
were a big Mitchell guy for a little bit.
You're like, yo, he's my favorite player.
and then
now.
you didn't want him
yeah.
on the Knicks.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm just a realist. What can I say?
Realist.
I'm a basketball realist. So
I think you're a hater.
whenever you're ready.
Big old
Ortiz.
hater.
So Jimmy Butler obviously has played more games and has, I would even say, has done more. If you look at the offensive plus minus, Jimmy Butler leads that. The defensive plus minus,
Are you
Yeah.
arguing for me?
yeah, that. Well,
Wait.
just take it. You won.
Finish.
Wait, what? Nah, bro.
What did we just witness?
Oh no.
I mean, I was getting into something, but
You could
Sully-
go.
No, my time's up.
You want to restart? Because
No,
you didn't
restart
argue
it.
for yourself,
I
bro.
don't want to restart it.
My boy, you
It's
didn't
done.
argue for
It's
yourself.
done.
It's not
It's
dumb.
It's done.
It's not. It's fine.
It's done.
You have a rebuttal,
Oh,
Sullivan?
Jesus
Let's hear your
Christ.
rebuttal.
So everything he just said stands true.
All 7 words.
All of those words stand completely true. Not to mention that I guess I'll just continue praising Jimmy Butler for these 20 seconds. He's also become a guy that is underrated in terms of doing the dirty work for a team. He's actually becoming one of the best offensive rebounders in the entire league, and that's an underrated aspect of his game
10.
as well. So
He has nice hair in his picture too.
He did you see the cricket thing?
Bro, he dead ass ate
He ate
crickets.
crickets. Come
and
on,
now
that's
he's
the end of the
now
argument.
he's out.
That's the end of the argument. He ate
All right,
crickets.
stop talking. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just joshing.
Oh, wait. I just want to ask you, where were you going? I just want to know.
Doesn't matter now. My rebuttals over. Everything's null and void
Okay,
after I
it
said
is
the
null
30
and void.
seconds.
But you started your argument by saying Jimmy's clearly been better.
And then it was just he has a better offensive rating.
And that's all I said because you said
Because we all looked at each other like, yo, what the fuck's going on right now?
about to say Kawhi's just the better defender.
The better. He's just the better defender.
That's cool. All right, I'm gonna go with Ortiz on this one.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. You guys?
Ortiz.
Let's go! Fuck Jimmy Buckets.
He made some great points, and there was a volume of them this time.
I think I agree with the last point the most.
Which one?
The one where he said the
Jimmy
Kawhi's
said-
just better. I mean, Jimmy Butler's just better.
Yeah, his last point really
Alright.
nailed the coffin for me.
Reverse psychology. It works
Hell
every
yeah.
time.
Massive.
Look at
L
him.
on
He
my
got the
part.
dub.
It's all about being right.
Give me some L's in the chat. I lost.
Let's go.
But yeah, Deadpool said there was absolutely nowhere for you to go.
Yeah,
he said he said it was just a lost argument.
Nah, yeah. You were actually so backed up into a corner that you started arguing for Sullivan. Yeah.
He used
It's pretty
reverse
crazy.
psychology.
Trunks. All right.
Oh, the rematch.
All right.
We're going at this again, Deanie. Let's get it.
Yay.
Oh, Michael Dowling said Merry Christmas and
All right.
Happy Kwanzaa. Trunks.
Merry
Let's
Christmas.
see what's
and
here.
Happy
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa. Michael
Oh, I
Dowling.
know everything about
Yeah.
this
Merry
one.
Christmas, Michael.
Michael
Dowling.
Dowling.
Who's first? You, Dean?
I don't know who that is.
I was
Shout out
first.
hospital guy.
Going first kind
Yeah.
of sucks.
Sorry.
That's
So
all right.
it does kind of suck.
Who's he going against?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Trunky monkey. Gimme.
Oh, Lori, give me Lori.
Oh, I got wigs.
I don't want to
Andrew
argue
Wiggins.
against Andrew Wiggins.
How do you think I felt about Kawhi, bro? Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh
What
no.
up, you little shit?
Oh, you know what? Oh, I'll take that.
Really?
Who'd you get?
Kinda.
Oh, you got Dre.
Draymond.
Draymond versus
Alright.
Wiggins. Who's more important to the
Yeah.
Warriors?
It's crazy because they're
All right.
teammates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right. What tier is this?
Huh.
Alright.
Huh.
Alright. Who we got? Who's the better player, Draymond or Wiggs?
Wigs.
This season, Wiggins.
Yeah.
Wiggins has been better than he was last season, and he was an all-star starter last season.
All right, he shouldn't have been an All-Star.
But
he
he
was.
was.
It doesn't
was.
matter.
And he elevated his play when it mattered most in the playoffs.
Yeah. Before I start this, Andrew Wiggins is the better player. But I'm
That's-
gonna make this
I'd
known.
still
that
Draymond's been
Draymond
very
is
good
better.
this year too, but
He always coasts in the regular season, so like I don't.
that offense, man, that scoring, it's just not good.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Bro, like he dropped 30 in that game 7, bro.
I'll
Like,
never forget that.
I wish that Draymond was like he could give you 20 on
Nah,
some
he used
given
to average
I'll
like
let them talk.
15,
I
bro.
know. Like his offense used to be like
Good, like arguably good.
All right.
In the system, at least.
So Andrew Wiggins, offensively, like this isn't even an argument. I know you're not even gonna argue this. Is light years ahead of Draymond Green. That's not his game. That's not Draymond's game. But Andrew Wiggins has been shooting the fucking shit out of the ball. I just need to pull up his splits. I'm a fucking asshole. I had it right in front of me. He's shooting 45% from 3 this year on 51 fucking from the field. With 19 points per
30
game.
seconds.
With Curry out, he's been the offensive focal point other than Jordan Poole comes off the bench. Andrew Wiggins also brings defense to the team. All right, whatever, guys. Fuck you.
15 seconds.
I have 50. Okay. And he defends a perimeter more than anyone on that Warriors team. He creates his own shot. His playmaking's lackluster, but he does everything else in the court.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
51 fucking. You didn't even say percent after. You said 51.
That's all I said?
fucking.
You said
Oh,
51
you
fucking.
He's shooting 51 fucking.
I didn't even realize.
Oh, Jesus
He's shooting 51 fucking 51.1 actually.
All right.
But yeah.
So
Wiggins hasn't
Obvious.
played the last 9 games, Dean says Deadpool.
I mean, what do you want me to you want me to say that?
Jesus Christ.
Like, what do you want me to say?
Because you said he's been the focal point.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, good transition, Deadpool. Yes, Wiggins has not played the last 9 games, but obviously
I was trying to
I
find this
can't
game
really
log.
talk about the offense for Draymond Green against Andrew Wiggins. It's obvious. It comes. Thank you. It comes in the defensive side. It comes with the playmaking. So Draymond, yes, averages 8.4 points a game, but he's averaging 6.6 assists a game to Andrew Wiggins' 2.2. He's averaging 6.1 rebounds. And his defensive plus minus is a 3.1 when Andrew Wiggins is
30
a
seconds.
1. if we look at the advanced stats, their true shooting percentages are very similar. Andrew Wiggins is a 62.1, while Draymond's is a 59.5, while Andrew Wiggins is supposed to be the superior offensive player. Let's see. His passer rating is a 9.4 to Andrew Wiggins' 3.5.
To Andrew Wiggins,
What
Null
is
and void.
passer rating?
Yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
okay.
that stat is. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
Passer
Trunks,
rating.
Tell us what passer rating is.
What is this? The
Your
NFL?
rating for
What is this,
passing.
the NFL?
Rating for passing.
Oh Jesus!
I know.
All right.
I honestly think
This is
Dean's
tough for me.
51
Shut up!
fucking wins.
So
I'm sorry, this is tough for me.
I don't really want to hear about true shooting percentage. There's a reason why they don't let that motherfucker shoot the ball. There's a reason why Draymond isn't shooting fucking 20 shots a game. Andrew Wiggins is averaging 19 points, while Draymond's averaging what, 6,
15
No.
seconds.
7?
No.
Takes fucking 14 shots a game, while Draymond takes 6.
8.
And yeah, I guess when they're wide the fuck open, maybe Draymond's almost as good of a shooter, but he can't create his own shot. Wiggins is someone that you have to game plan for.
All right.
Plan
Look.
for null and void.
You may have to game plan for Andrew Wiggins, but last year when the Warriors were in the finals, there was this stat I saw that every game that Draymond Green makes a 3,
This isn't
they win.
Okay.
So if Draymond hits a 3, they're going to win. And his leadership is so superior to Andrew Wiggins, superior to anything that Andrew Wiggins brings to the table. Yes, he punched Jordan Poole. So what? So what?
So what? All right.
It's tough to argue
Wow.
Draymond
All right.
Green against Andrew Wiggins,
I
man.
literally argued Draymond before, did I not? Oh no, I argued Rudy. It was close.
It's
It
tough
was
because they're on the
either
same team. And
So
I get that.
you lost me at true shooting percentage.
Yeah, that's where you
Did
were.
I?
Yeah,
That
and,
was-
and
that
then you
was-
said passer rating, and then you can't define what passer rating is.
Yeah, I'm taking Dean.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
and
I
I
would
didn't even
take Dean,
argue
too.
good.
No,
I
he
didn't
did
even-
it.
Yeah, I know.
He said
neither,
51
neither did
fucking.
I. Neither did I.
51 fucking.
Can I be honest? I didn't even know Wiggs was hurt.
And
Nice.
If I'm gonna be honest too, neither did I.
Wow.
Trunks just give up. Yo, Deadpool, stop shitting on my guys, bro.
Nah, he just he. I think
No, he
Deadpool-
said.
No, I know,
argue-
I was
he said
set up for
arguing for
failure.
Draymond. It said is a
Yeah.
setup
I
for
know.
failure.
No, I know.
I
Alright.
could have won.
I
that.
know.
Alright, can we revisit this
Fuck.
now that we're like a quarter way through the season, a little bit more?
What the battle of mid? Yeah, we should.
No. Jordan
What?
Poole's more important to the team than Draymond.
No, he's not.
No.
No, he's not.
He's literally
He is.
not.
He is.
How?
This isn't part of the show. I'm not gonna argue.
Okay.
Next.
How many has everyone done? You've done 2.
I've done like 4 or 5.
I've done 3. You have not done 4. or
I've
5.
done 4. I think I've done 4.
Well, this is my 4th.
Yeah.
Chris has only done 1, has he not? This is,
Yeah.
we got to
Yeah.
get 2.
We still got time though. We haven't been live for.
Never mind.
Ortiz.
Let's get Kawhi and Jimmy Butler again.
And the tier is tier 5.
Wait,
Dean, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
I
that
got 3.
laptop from you.
1, 2,
Okay. Who's
Oh,
first?
I'm
Zoe?
timing.
me. Yeah.
Hold on. No, you can exit out.
No, I know. I was showing you something.
Oh.
I like
Jared
this. I
Allen.
like this.
I have Jared Allen.
No, I do.
Oh.
It's hard to argue for rim running defensive bigs.
Especially his name's Rudy Gobert.
Especially when you go against LaMelo Ball.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Meh. Well, I mean, there's one glaring argument.
There's one easy one.
Yeah.
One pretty obviously easy one.
I think you could hammer home.
Sully,
I'll
who do you
hammer
have
it.
again?
Jared Allen.
The Fro.
You okay over there, buddy?
Yeah, I wish I could say some stuff.
About
No.
but they first in defense. Oh,
That's
yeah,
how you
yeah,
spell
yeah, yeah.
Kim?
I know.
Oh my God.
What?
Yo, Deadpool, don't even worry, bro. I'm on this.
Kim Birch.
Don't even worry, bro.
Bro.
I'm on this.
Khem. What
yeah,
a
he
what
has
a
a
terrible
really
name.
weirdly
What an awful name. I'm so sorry.
spelled
Kim.
name. Sorry, Ken Birch, if you're watching this, but your name is just spelled
Imagine
very
your name
odd.
was like Kimberly.
Shut up. Shut up. So wait, Dean, what's your record, man?
My record?
You've done 2?
I've done 3.
Oh, you're 2
I
and
did
1.
one. I lost against
Chris
Chris. I beat you,
and me.
and I beat you.
I'm 2 and 1.
Yeah, but I mean, it was hard for you to.
Yeah.
Draymond should have been lower on
I
the
agree.
tiers.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, he's ranked
It's
33rd.
it's kind of wild that that Jared Allen and LaMelo Ball were next to each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I get
For
why.
completely different reasons.
I get why.
obviously, Yeah.
yeah. If he had played more,
But Jared's
he would be-
also really fucking good. So Jared is really good. So all right.
he's on one of the best teams too.
Yo, come here.
Hey, no.
All right.
Want to see anything?
Are we ready?
Want to argue?
I'm arguing first, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Jared Allen, I could start immediately, and this is the right place to start. They're number 1 in defensive rating, the Cavaliers. But not only that, you would think that being number 1 in defensive rating, it kind of makes it hard for you to improve in a team's defense so immensely. But Jared Allen does that, and he improves the team's defense by about 3 points in terms of defensive rating. So to improve the number 1 defense in the league by 3 points when you're out there on the floor, and the team overall by 6 points, because he has one of the
30.
best roll man games in the entire league. He's an amazing lob threat. He's a great rebounder. He's arguably the best rim protector in the NBA this season. And of course, I mean, yes, Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell will help you in the role, but he's proven in the past that no matter who the pick and roll partner is, he's more than capable of catching those lobs and throwing them down. And he has an expanded offensive game as well. As his post play is very underrated. I mean, he's one of the best in the league with his short little hook shot and a push shot as well that he gets his offense off. So
All right, whose hook shot do you call him short and little?
Jarrett's.
All right.
I was wondering what the fuck that. I thought that was
Bro, he
you.
pulled my headset off.
Oh, stop.
He jumped on the
fighting,
wire and it
bro.
like.
Damn, he went through the wire.
What?
Shout out through the wire for this
Oh.
great show idea.
All right.
It's funny.
Oh, you.
Alright.
Ortiz.
So it seems like the players I argue for just don't play basketball this season. LaMelo Ball has played 6 games this season. Kawhi has played 11, so that's a total of 17. Nonetheless, in the 6th game LaMelo has played, he's averaging 23, 6.5, and 3 rebounds, shooting 45% from the field and 38% from 3. Obviously, the offensive game is what wins this for LaMelo Ball. Clears in every aspect of the game offensively. As you said with the defensive rating, is number 1 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's not, obviously, Jared Allen does help, but it's not led by him. Evan Mobley plays a bigger role in that, in my opinion, than Jared Allen does. And on this trash Hornets team that we like to look at, it's LaMelo Ball is quite literally the only bright spot on this team. He takes the most shots, has the ball in his hand 95% of the game. It feels like every time you look at the Hornets game, who has the ball in the hand? LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball.
Fair enough.
No, that doesn't count.
Well, yeah, the second LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah. Sorry. Rebuttal.
I mean,
Okay, so I hate to use this as a cop-out, but it is a cop-out. I
Come
mean,
on,
the
man.
dude has played 6 games, as you just said, so far this season. And in the end, the best ability is availability. But I won't just use that. I'll state the fact that, yes, while you just said Evan Mobley is a key part, and obviously he is, but I just told you that improving the best defensive rating in the league by 3 points is kind of a crazy stat in and of itself. And not to mention that overall, when he's on the court, he has a plus 9.1 net rating swing, which is unbelievable. I mean, Jared Allen does literally everything on the court, and his offensive game, as I said before, is criminally underrated.
I don't even know what you said.
What?
Null and void.
Yeah,
It was null and void
void.
anyway. Yeah. Criminally underrated. I said his offensive
Null
game
and
was.
void.
So the 6 games that LaMelo has played in, obviously not a big sample size for me to delve into and argue with here. But the offensive plus minus for LaMelo Ball is 2.7, and Jared Allen is non-existent at a 0.1. and defensive rating. LaMelo Ball is actually at a 0. Well, Jared Allen is at a 1.7. So once again, it's just offense, and just clearing by far is LaMelo Ball. I just playmaking, scoring. That's really it. Just
Wait, what?
why
Was that his?
that was my 30 seconds.
Nah, it was just on for no reason.
Yeah, nah, Dean just
Oh,
That was
that
his
was
second.
okay.
What
I
else would
thought
it
I
be?
thought he had a second argument right there. I was like, what the fuck?
What?
Like a second rebuttal. That's what I thought that was. But I realized afterwards that was his first rebuttal. I just
Okay.
fucking
You're
didn't
fucking
All right,
realize.
so let's talk about the arguments. What do y'all think?
I feel like you had more to say, personally. It's tough.
That's just
again
because
with
of how many fucking
Yeah, I was
games.
about
I
to
mean,
say,
it's
it's
just
tough with the
unfortunate that he
game.
got
Yeah.
who he got.
Yeah,
Like he's
I'm
gotten
so
who he's
sorry.
gotten. Like I feel bad, but like that's
Yeah.
uncontrollable.
Shit happens.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
uncontrollable.
In the 6 games that he's played, he's been fucking shooting the shit out of the ball.
Yeah, I was gonna
has.
say I wish you went more into depth about just how phenomenal he's been in the games he
I'm
played.
surprised you didn't mention his volume.
Yeah, he's shooting 11 threes.
11 threes a
He
game
kinda-
at 38%.
He mentioned how many, like he said he had the ball most of the time. You know what I mean? It kind of ties into that. a
But
little
it
bit.
was a good point that Evan Mobley is the defensive system and not Jared Allen.
That was a good point.
It's tough.
What do you think, Leo?
Bro, I don't think he's gonna talk.
Can you just fucking answer?
I'm gonna give it to Matty J. I think.
I am
It's-
too.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You really got fucked. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Shit happens,
You
man.
got absolutely fucked.
That was
It
a good
sucks.
fucking argument, man. I honestly thought I was gonna fucking lose it. Honestly, I was like, no. I was like, damn it. It's just the ball dominant argument is just so easy. Like it's almost always like there for a guy like LaMelo.
Trunks.
If I get picked again,
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god.
Yo,
this is the third
yo,
time.
nah, we're forcing Chris next. Like Chris is forced next. Yes.
All right. How many more are we doing?
Yo, just spin it until we get Chris.
I don't know how many. What time is it?
It's 11:30.
Yeah.
How
Well,
long have we been live for?
we've been live for an
About an
hour
hour and a
36. Yeah.
Wait, who am I going up against?
For the third time.
It's been us 3
I
times.
think so.
The tiers, tier
No,
5
it's the
again.
second time. It's the second time.
I've been picked OD though.
All right.
So have I.
Yeah.
So is Trunks.
Yeah. I think I have the most.
He's been picked
Gotcha.
the last couple times too. It's just been Chris that isn't getting picked.
Wait,
Who's that for? Trunks.
we do have to wait for you, Ortiz.
Trunks out Evan Mobley.
Man, it was just mentioned. And you have CP3.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be rough for you, Dean.
They almost killed this whole tier.
Yeah, we haven't gotten tier 1, which kind of got me tight.
If anything, we just force it.
Just rigged the last one.
No, I mean,
Devil says you should win this one easily, Trunks.
Yeah, you really
I
should.
hope so.
It should be pretty fucking obvious. CP3 has been pretty mid. Trunks, you should win this pretty easily. Yeah. 6 games is less than a fourth of the games Jared Allen has played. Yep. Deadpool, you're spitting, bro.
Yep.
just give me a sec.
So better player, obviously, Evan Mobley, right?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Dean, you got this, man. Do you want this at all?
Well, he's going first, right?
Do you want this at all?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, Trunks goes first.
Trunks, you're gonna lead us off, but we gotta wait for Ortiz.
Yeah.
So, any basketball we want to mention real quick
Not really.
from the last couple of days? Anything? CJ McCollum's back,
Yeah, he dropped 40, right?
hooping. Yeah, he dropped 40 last night, and he had I think he had 30 the game before that. So CJ McCollum looks good, looks healthy.
Jeremy Sohan went crazy last
Jeremy
night.
Sohan had 24, saw that, and he had like 8 and 6 too. Jeremy Sohan is gonna be a good player, gonna be a little Draymond Green over there, but it'll possibly even better offensive game. All right. You ready, Trunky?
Yes.
All right. You kick it off, buddy.
All right. So this was mentioned in the Jared Allen argument. He is the Cavs' defensive anchor,
Who?
pretty much. Evan Mobley. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mention his name. My bad. Donovan Mitchell's been making him look amazing this season. He's looked great. And as we were saying with other comparisons before, availability is the best ability. Chris Paul has only played how many games?
30 seconds.
Oh, fuck. I don't know how many games. But he's only played half the season while Evan Mobley is available every single night. His true shooting percentage is 60.3 compared to Chris Paul's 53.1. And Chris Paul, just based on the eye test, he's washed, bro. He's been terrible. Field goal percentage is a 56% compared to Chris Paul's 37. Obviously not a good 3-point shooter, but it's all right. He's averaging 9.3 rebounds. That was only a minute.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
the timer that we're doing.
That's ass. That shit went fast.
Bless you.
Listen.
All you, Dean. It's on you.
All right. So you bring up things like true shooting percentage and eye test. These aren't things you can measure, Trunks, unfortunately for you. I know Chris Paul has missed some games,
Shooting percentages.
but Chris Paul sets up that offense. He's extremely efficient in his passing and getting guys open. He orchestrates that offense. He makes everybody else better on the court. He's a leader. You know, he defensively is a really good defender for the Phoenix Suns. He's a positive defender. He you say 37%. You compare a guy that's 7 foot who's not taking the amount of outside jumpers that Chris Paul's. He's a foot taller, bro. He's taking shots closer to the rim. You know what I mean? His shooting percentage is gonna be higher. Chris Paul takes more threes. And I will say that Chris Paul he's averaging 9 assists. And since he's come back from injury, he's been scoring the ball as well. He's put up 28, 18, 15, 16, 24. He's putting the ball in the basket. He started off the season slow. All right.
Started off the season slow is null and void. But that was good. All right. Your rebuttal.
So you just said that.
Oh, hold up. Did I say time for the rebuttal?
It's time for the rebuttal.
All right. Time for the rebuttal.
All right. So, yes, he has picked it up recently, but the start of the season was very, very bad. He was literally looking like he was washed while Evan Mobley's been doing what he's doing the entire season. He is literally the Cavaliers' defensive focal point on a team that also has Jared Allen. Obviously, Chris Paul is a point guard while Evan Mobley is a center. But he is the most important player on that team, in my opinion.
Your opinion is irrelevant. It's null and void. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I don't agree that he's the most important player on that team. I think Donovan Mitchell's the most important player on that team. And you also kind of said yourself that Donovan Mitchell has been the one making Evan Mobley better. Chris Paul doesn't really need anybody else to be doing that for him. He makes other players better. Chris Paul's the one that's making Devin Booker better. He's making DeAndre Ayton better. I mean, Chris Paul's the greatest passer we've ever seen. I think that overshadows anything that Evan Mobley could do on the court besides his defensive gravity at the moment.
Wow.
I was hoping Dean said what he said.
I know.
With the
I
Donovan
fucked
Mitchell
up when I
thing.
said that shit before.
Once you said that,
I know.
was like,
I know.
Fuck
I
Trunks.
fucked up there. I fucked up there. That one hurt me.
Chris Paul does make others better.
That's
Yeah.
what put it over the
I
top.
know.
The
I
point
fucked
guard.
up. I fucked up with that
That's a good
sentence.
point.
And then he brought up recent games where he was like 28, 15, 18.
I
He's
know.
like, he's putting the ball in the basket.
I fucked up with that one line.
I'm giving it to Dean.
I know.
Yeah,
He deserves that
Dean
one
takes-
because I
Beanie
said that
Wax
shit.
picks.
Good stuff,
shit.
man. Wow.
I shouldn't have
cool.
said that shit.
All
Amazing.
right, Chris is forced.
I fucked
so
up.
Whoever else comes up here. Oh, Dean, you're going again.
Wow. Okay, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, no, this is tiring. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm getting
It's making
better
our
at
brains
this, though.
work.
Yo, Leo's taking a cocky.
No.
Yo!
At least he did it right in front of the bathroom. Like he
Walking
knew.
away.
He knew.
He tried to get in there. He
The
did.
door's closed.
Oh shit. Literally.
I wonder whose fault that is.
I mean, the door was quite literally closed when I had actually
Damn.
opened the
Alright,
door.
Tier 8.
right.
Tier 8.
So how many more are we doing after this?
Oh, it's gonna stink.
Oh, this is an interesting one. This is an interesting group of
Should I go
players.
get green?
Fuck yeah.
Who am I
you have to,
versing?
I might have to.
Chris.
Me.
And I'm going first.
No, I am.
You get Clint.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Damn, don't take out the N.
You stupid fuck.
Love
Naughty.
those Hornets
Naughty.
jerseys, bro.
Clint Capella versus
Malcolm
Malcolm
Brogdon.
Wow.
Oh boy.
He has to break the bad news to him. Who did I get?
Don't look at me, cocky butt.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
No, you stink.
All right.
Hold
So
on, just give me a sec.
Charlie.
Oh, you
Is this
want
the last one,
My bad.
or what are we doing?
Malcolm Brogdon or Clint Capella, who's a better player?
Thank you for answering my question.
What?
Clint
I
Capella.
said haven't. Yeah, I'd take Clint. Is this the last one? What are we doing?
Malcolm.
I don't know. It could be.
I feel like we should get everyone in Tier 1.
Yes.
We haven't
Yeah,
got
we haven't gone to
We
tier
should
one
just
yet.
force
We could.
Tier
Fo-
1.
let's
Tier
force.
one.
We'll do one more. We'll force it to be tier 1 after this.
Cool.
So we do two more, force it to be tier 1. Those are it.
If you want.
And that's it. After those two, we're done. Then we go to a little special segment. You motherfucker.
It'll take me 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Charlie, do a timer on your computer.
What?
Do a timer on your computer.
You're not using this, are you?
No.
This poor man Green has had to clean up his dog shit 2 weeks in a row. Fuck. This dog just be shitting everywhere, bro. Leo just be shitting everywhere, man.
Yo,
Oh my god.
yo.
But yeah, so
I'll get it started. So Clint Capella is the perfect center. He averages 12 points. He averages 12 rebounds. A perfect double-double every night. You know from Clint Capella you're getting well above average rim protection as he averages a block and a half for his almost entire career. He averages 1.3 exactly this year. You know you're getting great rim protection from Clint Capella. You're going to get, in my opinion, the best rebounder in the entire NBA and a guy who's going to give you 12 points and be a phenomenal role man. And all the advanced stats back that up, and the B-ball index stuff backs that up. He's one of the best finishers in the NBA in terms of field goal percentage at the rim, as he's shooting 68% at the rim. His rim shot quality in terms of B-ball index ranks in the 98th percentile. So he just generates wide open looks at the rim because of his screening. He's one of the best screeners in the NBA, and the stats back that up. His total roll man impact per 75 possessions is in the 97th percentile. His screen assists per 75 possessions is in the 96th percentile. And did I mention he's in the 100th percentile in terms of offensive rebounds per game? He's the best offensive rebounder in the NBA. He's just going to provide a value to your team. He will never hurt you. He's the perfect center.
done.
You didn't set the timer, did you?
Nope.
Nice.
Good job, Sully.
But that was a minute.
How do you know?
Because I looked at the live stream.
Okay. So you ready this time?
Yeah.
So Malcolm Brogdon, so he comes off the bench for this Boston Celtics, and he's been exactly what they needed to get over the hump that they've been trying to get over. He brings playmaking, defense, shooting. What he's doing for that team in terms of moving the ball around, getting other guys involved. When Marcus Smart comes out the game, even when he's in the game, they package them in together. He's been making other players better. Again, I'm getting another playmaker guy that's really what he's out there doing. His assist numbers don't really show, but he is passing the ball around a lot. He's shooting 45% from three, exactly what they thought they were going to get from, even better, 48% from the field. He's averaging 14 points a game. That's just because of he doesn't really shoot as much as he should be shooting, as he gets an opportunity to.
10.
But the last few games he's been averaging, 16, 15. That's kind of where he sits. He'll drop 20. He'll drop, 10 assists here and there.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hold up. Go ahead, Chris.
So Clint Capella is just the epitome of a good player. What do I mean by that? The team is better when he's on the court in terms of offensive rating, in terms of defensive rating. The Hawks are just a better team when Clint Capella is on the court. They're honestly nothing without him, and we
15.
saw that in some games this year when Onyeka Okongwu was the starter and they were mid. The Celtics could survive without Malcolm Brogdon, but the Atlanta Hawks need Clint Capella, as he, once again, is the best rebounder in the entire NBA. Malcolm Brogdon ain't the best at anything.
Time.
The only other argument that I would have to make for Malcolm Brogdon is that he's the perfect bench guard. He's the perfect one. You really couldn't name me another guard in the league that comes up that gives you everything in terms of defense, passing, shooting efficiently at that. It's really tough because it is.
All right.
I mean,
5. Okay.
yeah. I mean,
Nice.
Clint Capella's fucking been real solid for a
All
long
right.
time.
Well, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris.
That's tough.
I vote Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made
all
some
right.
good points.
Yeah, no, you
I
did.
tried.
Honestly, the one thing that I would do differently there, he's literally the most malleable player in the league. Like, no matter who you put around him, what role you give him, he's able to excel in it. Like, Clint Capella has to be pigeonholed into this one role. Like, Malcolm Brogdon
That
can
was
do
a good
so
point.
goddamn much.
That's a good point.
So, all right, tier 1. We're doing 2 tier 1s, and then we're done. Someone's going to get fucked and be unlucky and not be able to get in on this. So, Chris will not be that guy.
I'm going to completely remove myself from the wheel because I'm not going again next time.
Yeah, no, you
So
can't.
different.
Two straight. Yeah.
Bro.
God damn it,
Like,
bro.
I went.
I almost don't even
OD.
want, like...
We'll spin it till we get somewhere else. Sorry.
Yeah.
If it lands on me again, I guess. But there we go. Yay.
Fuck.
Yo, Ortiz is really getting a bad end of the stick here.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my fucking career over-unders here.
Should we just do you versus me? So Ortiz can do the
You need to do
over-unders.
your
I need
thing.
my. I'm fine being the odd man left out. In all honesty,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's
That's
gonna leave.
what we came here for. Come on. Let's go.
you guys get 5 minutes each.
All right, let's do it.
10-minute rebuttal.
All right, we're forcing
Is this
me
the
versus
tier
Chris.
1? Okay,
Yeah,
so
this is a tier 1.
This is
We're
the
forcing
this is
me
the
and
main
Chris.
event. All right. This is the last one.
Perfect.
You got Giannis?
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn it.
I mean, there's a couple guys you could get.
Oh
that you
my
could
god.
for.
I'm fucked, bro.
Yeah,
All right. Well, it's all right.
we should. Yeah, we could have gotten like Luca.
We will do our best. Or Steph.
Dean, do a timer.
Damn. That's tough. Joel versus Giannis. Huh. Okay. Got it. Sorry for the dead silence, guys.
Oh yeah, kind of forget we're live.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
you guys need to like talk with me and
Well, I'm doing something.
nice, good job, buddy. So who's the better player, man? Joel Embiid or Giannis? Yeah.
Yeah, give me Giannis.
But who's been better this year?
I still think it's
Giannis,
Giannis,
bro.
honestly.
Oh my god.
Yo, there's some arguments here though.
Okay.
There's some.
Oh my
arguments
god, bro. No, there's not. Look at this guy, Giannis, bro. I have
here.
Giannis.
He has Giannis.
he's
I have
Embiid.
Embiid. Fucking hell. God damn it.
You just say that he's the best player in the league and just sit there for a minute.
Who, Chris?
Whoever's Giannis.
He has Giannis.
Yeah.
No, that literally would do it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Whatever. All right, we're gonna make the best of this. We're going to make the best of this.
All right, who's doing the timer?
Dean.
You ready for me, Dean?
No.
All right, tell me one.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Giannis is the best player in the league, and he's only getting better. He's averaging his career high in points at 31.6. He's still giving you 12 rebounds per game. He's still giving you elite playmaking with 5 assists per game. I'll get into that more. But also, he's the best defender in the entire NBA, and the stats entirely back that up. In terms of weak side defense, there's no one better. And in adjusted rim points saved per 75, he ranks in the 100th percentile. And in terms of rim field goal percentage versus expected, people were shooting 17% worse against him. The best in the NBA, the 100th percentile, which is insane. 17% worse against him. And like I said, in terms of playmaking, he's phenomenal. Look at all these A+. His playmaking talent, 99th percentile. Passing creation quality is in the 82nd percentile. His passing efficiency is in the 99th percentile. And then you want to talk about the best finisher in the NBA. The man's shooting 75% at shots at the rim, while his quality is mid in the 74th percentile. So he's taking tough shots at the rim, and he's making them.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Joel Embiid. So you said best player in the world, and I'm not going to argue against the fact that Giannis is the best player in the world, but I will say that Joel Embiid has two facets of his game that he is arguably the best in the world at. Currently, he is in the 100th percentile as a roll man in the NBA so far this season. And not only that, he is in the top 10% in terms of post play. But not only that, we can argue that he's even better than the numbers suggest in that regard. And you did mention that Giannis is having a career high in points. But guess what? That's still not enough to lead the league, because I wonder who is. Oh, wait, it's Joel Embiid. And he's averaging more than 32 a game. And not only that, he improves his team defensive rating by 8 points and his overall team's rating by nearly 10. And Joel Embiid is clearly the better mid-range shooter. And overall, I'd say he's a better all-around, more gifted scorer of the basketball, while also being one of the most dominant players in the entire league. So there's no way to guard. Okay.
You sounded like you were like offended by the fucking. Okay.
Yeah, I was tight.
Fuck
I was
you.
like, damn it. Sorry.
Interrupting me. The innocent bystander.
That was solid, though.
All right, so the 76ers are 13-9 in games Joel Embiid has played this year, which is mid. They're mid. The Bucks are currently the best team in all of basketball. You talk about a guy who's the best post player in basketball. That's cool, but that means you have to plan to give Joel Embiid the ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo gives you 30 without having to even game plan your offense around him. Yes, his usage is very high, but it's just because he's the best. He could take the ball off the glass and go coast to coast. You could give him the ball at the top of the key. He could make plays for others. He could work in the post a little bit too.
So you brought up record, and they're 13-9 without Joel Embiid. I mean, with Joel Embiid in the lineup, correct? So obviously, who have they been missing for much of this season? They haven't had James Harden for much of the season, and they haven't had Tyrese Maxey for much of this season. So Joel Embiid has had this backpack on his shoulders to where he has to carry essentially the entire team on his back and carry the entire offensive burden. And yet he's still shooting a far higher true shooting percentage than Giannis. So therefore, with those facts, it's kind of tough to argue against Joel Embiid being such a the only offensive. That was a good one.
That was good. Like, obviously,
was
Giannis
good.
is the better player. Those arguments were good. Fuck. That's tough to say. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like I have to give it to
go with
Chris.
Chris, yeah.
Just like because Giannis is better.
The arguments
you know,
are better
it's-
because the player is better.
Yeah.
And you guys both made good arguments.
Yeah.
You know.
GG's, man.
It was good though.
Jeez.
It was
Well,
good.
I'm going with
I tried my best to convince that Joel Embiid was the better player, but it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. MVC Gaming's. Oh, this is Charo. Chris is a certified hater of the Sixers and Embiid.
All right, Dean, you're in there.
Yo, Deadpool said change it to Jokic or Steph.
What do you
for
mean?
the Giannis thing? Because he said it would have been more of an argument.
I'm going. Oh shit.
Deadpool, if
against
you're still watching,
Ortiz.
what'd you think of my argument for
Ortiz.
Joel? Please do let me know if you're still watching.
Shit.
Now it's just
Everyone let me know in the chat, please.
longest podcast ever, right?
No, we've gone over two hours.
We've
before.
gone like
We've
2:10.
gone 210. Yeah,
What are we at now?
159.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. So tier 1 again.
Can't argue with myself.
Trunks versus. Oh no, not Trunks versus Dean. Ortiz versus Dean. This is for Dean. Wow.
It was some spicy.
Curry.
Yeah.
This is honestly a matchup I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about this.
That's a good one too.
That's not terrible. That's not the worst. Curry v. Tatum.
I got Tatum.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get your computer?
Yeah. I set up everything. So there's 3 windows, and they're all the 3 that you're gonna.
Yo,
need
I
to
didn't
use.
realize Giannis's fucking help
Like-
side
like that?
defense was
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
17% worse. when
That's
he's the
fucking
defender is
insane, bro.
crazy.
that's so insane. Like, yeah, Deadpool said, I mean, you tried, but it's Giannis. As soon as Chris brought up everything else outside the scoring, there was
Yeah.
nothing else you could do.
But no, you made the best argument you could have made, for
Thanks,
sure.
man. I tried.
Like the arguments were like even. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just the player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks. Shout out Joel, man. You've been hooping your ass off, though. So Tatum Curry, who's the better player?
I
think Curry.
I think
yeah.
it's the old Steph guy.
I mean,
But-
this season there's a good argument. for
There's a good
Tatum.
argument. Yeah.
Not to
Actually, I
mention
don't think
Embiid
so.
has played like 21 games. He's played 23.
I don't
but
think
yeah.
there's a good argument, but I think Ortiz can make it a good argument. If you get,
I mean,
what that
hopefully.
means.
No, I agree.
You know,
Yeah, like for
Yeah.
me, like the same exact situation with Giannis versus Joel. Like
Yeah.
you can make it a good argument, but it's going to be hard. Like
Yeah.
it has to be essentially perfect.
Yeah.
So
and Gene has to fuck it up.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to fuck up Steph Curry. Dean, it's too hard. It's so hard to fuck up Steph Curry.
No,
bro.
I know. All right, we're ready whenever.
On you, buddy.
Someone,
We don't have
one
our
of you guys.
phones.
One of you
Someone's
guys have
gotta
a
Get your
time.
phone.
time.
Just get your phone. Yeah, we'll time it.
Could just fucking look at that.
Where's my clock?
Yo, I got it. Just go ahead. I got the clock right here.
Just fucking use
There
the
it is.
timer. It's what it's
It's,
meant
it's
for.
exact.
It's exactly what it's meant
So
for.
is that.
And there's
All right.
an alarm.
And,
for
um,
it.
All right, go. So Steph Curry, he's having arguably the best season of his career, and he's won unanimous MVP before. He's dropping 30 points a game, 7 assists on 6.5. No, I don't think it's 6.5 rebounds, but I can't find the real number. His playmaking is amazing this year. His playmaking is better than it had been the rest of his career. He's shooting the shit out of the ball.
Stroke that
And when you
man,
talk
cuz.
about Steph Curry and the Warriors, the one crazy thing that you really have to think about, this man demands all of the attention in the world. So much more than any other player on the planet. You need to watch that man
15.
from the second he touches the ball, he gives it to somebody else. If he's running around the court, you need to have a guy on him, if not two, or else he's shooting the ball in your face from anywhere on the court. So the gravity that he brings is not even comparable to a guy like Jason
All right,
Tatum.
time. Yeah, you got a tough time here, but there's room to win this argument.
Yeah. So you say Steph Curry's having one of his great seasons of his career, which he is. But on the other hand, so is Jason Tatum. He's averaging 38 and 4, shooting 47% from the field, 35% from 3, taking a big volume of them in 9, and shooting 86% from the line. Something else about Jason Tatum is his minutes per game is in the 99th percentile, so he's always on the court, always running around. And one thing about was volume, gravity. He has a 94% touch rate. Obviously, that's a whole lot of fucking gravitational towards him. BallGame podcast. His total usage is currently at 99%. He's in the 90th percentile again. When it comes to
15.
offense, obviously Steph Curry is a better shooter. But when it comes to all 3 levels of scoring, Jason Tatum clears. Finishing at the rim is a big effect in that mid-range shooting.
Time.
All right.
I didn't have to do that. I could have just done 30 and 30 with the
I
minutes.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it doesn't go off. It's a little bit more dramatic. All right. So Steph Curry. Fuck, I just had something in my head that I forgot about. Okay. So you talk about driving. Stephen Curry has actually improved as a finisher as his career has gone on, especially this year. My man's gotten, if you watch the games, he fucking bullies his way in there. He fucking creates contact. He gets to the rim. He's moving around. Guys are giving him fits, and he's still getting open. He's still creating his own shots. He's still fucking, drawing fouls. And his defense on top of that has been really good.
He's still fucking.
My boy's still fucking.
He's still fucking. I read that as Stephen.
Stephen.
Isn't it weird if his name was Stephen Curry?
Yes, that'd be terrible.
Do you guys think he'd still be as good if his name was Stephen Curry?
No.
He'd be better.
He'd be worse. He'd be one of the worst players in the league.
Oh, it's the BallGame podcast.
On
So,
you, buddy.
Jason Tatum is, as I said, in my opinion, a better 3-level scorer than Steph Curry is. And when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, I will take Jason Tatum all day simply because of his size and his length.
15
seconds. His defensive plus minus is at a 1, while Steph's is at a 0. Oh, shit. My time's almost up.
3.
Anyway.
Time's up or nothing to say.
This was bad.
You had everything, Ortiz,
Uh,
except for the fact that the Celtics are good and the Warriors are ass.
Yeah.
That was it, right? Everything else was on the money. That was the one
The
point.
fact
You
that-
had.
well, you
said
guys
it
already
before.
know that. So I mean, what's understood
No, but
doesn't
you-
have to
but
be
you
said.
gotta- You have to say. You have to
Well,
say.
what's
it.
understood
I
doesn't
feel
have
like
to be
that was
said.
that-
I couldn't
part of the
talk about
argument.
Warriors' success. Obviously, they
Yeah,
had
Like,
I feel like
obviously-
once you said that, Dean would have had nothing else to say. You would have won.
well,
And you could have came back at him with the because
They-
he said volume for 3-pointers.
also
You could have been like, "Yo,
you
Stephen
said,
Curry."
in my opinion, he's a better 3-level scorer. I don't know if that's really true. I
No,
think Stephen Curry is a great mid-range
he
shooter.
honestly might be shooting better at the rim. I'm not even gonna
Right.
lie to.
So say in your opinion.
I
is
mean,
a
I
little-
think Tatum. I
How dare you
take
have an
Tatum
opinion.
as a.
no. I'm
mid-range
just saying.
shooter.
Curry doesn't
Yeah.
shoot the volume that Tatum does
Well,
there.
Yeah.
In my argument, I didn't say mid-range. I said get into the rim.
No, I know. I'm
Just the 3 ball and get into the rim overall. I mean, yeah, but
give it.
I'm taking Dean.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 15.
It was tough, bro.
That's nice.
All right.
If I had
well,
Tatum, I probably would have lost.
that was our debate episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And we have one more segment, and it is the fan favorite all-time. Oh, fuck. I almost stole your line.
All-time career over-unders.
Here we go.
Let's get it.
Where should I start today? Here we go. Blake Griffin, career assists. The line's at 3,000.
Under.
Over.
Under.
Over. Trunks. We go in order now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
The over is correct at 3,012.
Damn it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow.
2012.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards, career minutes, 5,500.
Mhm.
$5,500. You said.
Is this including playoffs? I guess that doesn't really matter, right? It does matter a little
I
bit.
think it does matter a little bit.
I don't
Yeah.
know
Well,
if the
then
host
it's-
knows.
It's just regular season.
Okay.
Okay.
I know. Don't
Give us a
worry.
look.
I'm gonna go under.
5,500? I'm going under.
Under.
On the.
The over is correct.
Damn
Shit.
it.
I knew I should have
Damn.
been different.
59.49.
We all got
Okay.
that wrong.
Yeah.
You all
Yeah.
got that wrong.
Crazy.
Wow.
Here we go.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Reggie Bullock's
He's so
career
crazy.
I gotta stop
plus
doing math.
Reggie Bullock's career average plus minus. Line's at 23. Yeah.
Career what?
Career average
Wait.
plus minus.
Career
Like,
average plus minus? What do you mean?
Total plus minus throughout the course of a season?
Because you can't.
Yeah.
Like cumulative point
He
minus
doesn't
plus-
average
plus
23
minus by the end
plus
of the season?
per
Okay,
game.
plus 23. That is an odd stat.
Mhm.
Under. You know what?
I'm-
Can I change my answer? I'm gonna go over.
I'm taking the under.
Going under.
Under.
Over is correct.
Jesus
24.9.
Yeah. You know.
Kristaps Porzingis career field goal percentage. The line's at 45.
Under.
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 It has to be an under.
44.6.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So going into the last one, what's everyone's score?
I have 2.
He's
I have 3.
he has 3. They both have 2. I have 1.
1.
Okay. So I have a
Oh, you have
tiebreaker
one?
just in case.
Oh.
Same format as last time.
Triple point.
Derrick Rose career blocks.
Mm.
The line's at 245.
Well, I'm out of this already, but 245.
Mm-hmm.
Dean likes to think about it.
Over.
I'm also gonna take the over.
Under.
Under.
Will you look at this? We have a 3-way tie. The under was
Shit.
correct.
God
Wait,
damn
you
it.
said you had 1 going in, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
oh,
a
so it's
two-way
just
tie.
the
I thought
2
you
the
were-
over's
I
correct?
thought he
the
had
under
2.
was correct.
Oh.
It was at 240.
Damn it, bro.
All right.
So,
So-
it's me versus Dean.
Shout out Deadpool, man. He said got to be under. Yeah, we are doing over unders.
Okay, the tiebreaker is Walt Clyde Frazier career points. Remember, I'm going to give you a range. You have to guess the number closest to.
Okay.
So Dean versus Chris. The range is 15,000 to 16,000 career points for Walt Clyde Frazier.
So what's it closer to?
No, you have
You
to
got to
give me an exact number.
number.
Oh,
And whatever
yep.
whatever it's
okay.
closer to.
It's just a guessing game.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's what this entire thing is.
You can make educated guesses. Shut the
Still
fuck
a
up.
guess. Still a guess.
It's gonna start with 15, but 15.
Or he's gonna be 16,000 on the money.
exactly that.
Give me 1508. 008.
Gotcha.
15,008.
Give me.
I kind of just
idiot.
fucked it
You're
up.
so fucking stupid.
But I feel like it did some
You're
more
so
teams would
dumb.
do
Why?
because
Are you stupid
I
too?
kind of just
What did I do?
No,
Just-
okay, no. Just,
you just
Chris,
say
let's go,
anything.
let's go.
15,009.
Just
yeah.
go. But if it's anything 500 under, I'm right.
What are you talking about?
15.
You said 15,008.
15,008.
It has to be 15,001, 15,002, or anywhere below 15,008. All he has to say is 15,009.
Wait, I didn't understand.
You left
I
yourself
wonder.
no margin
Yo,
of error.
should I just say what Deadpool
Wait,
said
I
in the
thought-
chat? Do you think he looked it up and got the exact answer?
let's try it.
Deadpool, did you look it up, bro?
Wait, I didn't understand. What was okay?
You have to
You
guess
have
the
to
exact
get-
number.
No, you have to get as close to the exact number as possible.
Yes.
All right, so my guess
so
is
just go.
15,447.
Okay, he played it fair.
Well, Chris, you've won. The correct answer is 15,581.
All right. Well, he was close anyway.
Let's
Well,
go.
yeah, you
I
said
did. Yeah, but that was
15,008.
He could have said 15,009.
Yeah.
Nah, Deadpool, you're not. Yeah, you heard the total.
I feel like we should
if
get
you were right, that
we
would
should
be
get like
crazy.
whiteboards for this segment. It's like none of
We
our
write it down.
like answers are based on the other
Yeah, but we're
people's
saying
answers.
over or under, bro.
Damn, good shit.
Well,
Chris.
yeah,
I
but
kind of
if-
fumbled that one.
Say
I don't
three
know.
people
I
say
don't-
over or under.
I could
Someone
look.
could
I
say,
don't have my answer swayed by any of you.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
I only
We could
I
get
go after
whiteboards.
Dean, so,
Whiteboards
like-
aren't
Yeah,
that expensive.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I did it like this because whenever there
for
was a
those.
tiebreaker, Chris would always get kind of scummed and go last. Let's say if it was
Yeah.
an over under or a range closer to this.
No,
Let's
I-
say
I
if
agree.
Sully said this,
Or
what was
that.
Chris going to say? The same thing, and then they'd be tied again.
yeah.
Shout out
So at
the
least with this,
Sidemen.
everyone has a chance to, win.
Yeah.
Shout out the Sidemen. This or that should have been the #1 single in the UK. Tight, but
Yeah, your boys in the UK should have streamed that shit.
word.
Hell yeah.
Really should have, bro. But anyways, that's all for today's show. Please do be sure to follow us on all of our socials, especially our individual socials, not along with our BallGame socials as well. That's going to be linked in the description in our link tree. Our Twitters, of course, me and Chris are active on there. You guys should be active on there. We'd love to see you getting on Twitter. But anyways, yeah, stay tuned. We got some upcoming stuff.
Leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. To leave a comment, anything you guys want to see going forward.
Hit us up.
Shout out Deadpool for staying for the entire podcast.
Yo, you're the
Shout out
fucking
Deadpool.
man,
Yeah.
bro.
Shout out Through the Wire for that video idea of the great debate. Hopefully you guys see this. That'd be dope.
So
That's it.
yeah, with that.
Ball game.